We are live from the podcast studios.
Welcome to Punch and Sports, where winners win. Our special guest here, Ari Shaffir's in studio.
Thanks.
Yes, Ari.
Dankeschön.
You were at the Comedy Store last night. That OR crowd was great.
They were great at fucking midnight.
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah.
Really? Jeff had a spot at 12:15. People were still there?
Dude, it was great.
Yeah.
Listen, dude.
How
I
exciting.
mean, they poured out a little bit after me.
After Ari got on stage, you're like, okay.
Did you have a midnight spot?
I had a minute. I moved up to 11:45. You know how
Did
they
you
just shift
ask
the
for
spot?
that?
Why did you go?
Oh, okay.
Why did you go so late?
Yeah, I was going to say, you must have asked for that.
Even Dana
Garbage
goes,
early.
"Why are you before Ari?" I go, "I don't know."
It's garbage up early. It's like a sprint. It's easy. It's like a victory lap. Now.
It is.
It ain't the workout I want from the
It's
Comedy
where
Store.
the corporate clowns go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, he said it.
I
did you
said
say,
it.
Wait, did you say it? Who said
I
that?
said it.
Did you say
I
it?
just said it.
Oh, you said it.
These guys. Yeah, it's later on.
Yeah,
it was
so I like
great.
to work out late.
Yeah.
And by the way, it was still great last
Yeah.
night and fucking then, so it didn't
Yeah.
even matter.
It is.
If I had a showcase, I would do it at 10 o'clock.
Right. If you have people coming,
Yeah.
industries and gonna hang out till midnight
No.
with Boone Shakalaka. Yeah, it was
Except
great.
it's an industry that dates like, dresses like they're fucking 24. You know those guys that
Yeah.
come to try to be super cool. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, bro. Hey, random Jew. You're a fucking dork. Get out of here. I don't care if you got fucking looked at the fucking fashion
Random
magazines.
Jew.
Yeah.
Hey, random Jew. Or like,
Hey, tiny man.
hey, tiny guy. Tiny guy that works at CAA. Tiny guy. Mm-hmm. And they just, you just see him like just buzzing all over the place.
Circling.
And
I'm
all
at
the
the Comedy Store. Where were you 7 years ago?
And all they do is pick up any young comic that has like any kind of like somewhat decent set. It's very
Like this.
It's the kind of look when you see Christmas presents are out. You would know that, Jew, but the rest of you guys know what I'm talking about.
Dare you bring that up?
Guys,
Here, let me do another impression. Ready? Where's the camera? Where's the mic camera?
Okay, here we go. And that's the magic of Ari Shaffir live in studio. Ari, how's New York going?
New York's good. It just got cold.
Would you ever move back?
No.
It's a possibility, but
You
no,
would?
I don't really think about it. So many garbage people in this
Are
town.
you king of New York? I feel like you're king of New York.
I'm one of the people who run the comedy scene.
Yeah.
Out there. One of the fucking 50 or 60 people. I'm a relevant New York City performer. It's great.
So, Ari, can you get into the drama of last week? Kurt Metzger,
I haven't talked about him yet.
Luis
To him yet.
Gomez. What is going on? You
They're in
have
each
an
other's throats
ethnic
already.
and a guy who's probably on the spectrum going at it. What's going on with that?
Well, Kurt is mostly Neanderthal, so that's ethnic too.
Really?
Yeah.
What is he? Is he Jew?
He's an oaf.
What's that? That's so...
Just like a giant dummy.
He's intense.
He moves slowly.
He's
he moves
intense.
like a what are those extinct elephants? What are those called? Mammoth.
Yeah.
Yeah, he moves like that.
Woolly mammoth.
Woolly mammoth. Yeah. I don't know. They got into a fight that at each other's throats. Metzger goes for the jugular verbally. Lewis does that physically.
So, I mean, but this is a
And then
running
Kim Condon,
fight, right?
I heard Kim Condon. I heard Annie came in and was like, "Guys, come on. What are you fighting for?" And then she knocked the glasses off her head, and she goes, "Let's go, bitch." And Annie's like, "Wait, what?"
Wait,
really? Oh, I wish I would know. I would have
God,
jerked off
Kim and
right
Lewis
there.
are
I would have
perfect
started
for
just
each
stroking
other.
my dick.
Kim and Lewis are perfect.
Fight,
Yeah.
fight.
As you
Fight.
stroke it.
Hold on. You want to make this uncomfortable? Let's do this. That's a hot fight, though, dude. Who do you got in that fight?
Oh, Kim.
Yeah, Kim always.
Fight's dirty. Annie has no desire to fight, so that's already she's at a disadvantage. She's like, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?"
I didn't know
Annie
that.
and versus Kim would be like when you first realize they're zombies, and somebody's kind of like coming at you, and you're like, "Hey, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?" Like, I'm not trying to fight the zombie back. I'm just trying to like, "Hey, get away, man, get away." I ain't gonna win that.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. So,
Yeah, you don't expect to be bitten. Like, nobody expects
No.
for somebody to just walk up and bite
hey,
you.
Bill, what's wrong? That's great. Ari, where are you going to be?
I'm gonna be at All Things Comedy Festival in Phoenix,
Hold on.
Arizona.
Can you put more food in your mouth?
no.
When
Usually
you go,
that's
please.
you, though, with your whole chicken.
Oh yeah, I'm probably
Oh,
chicken
that
now.
one day,
Mashed
that
potatoes
one
and
day
green
back
beans.
in the day.
You brought up Thanksgiving dinner.
God,
He had to
you
stop. He
make
had
one
to stop for a
mistake.
segment called "This is what we were thankful for this year."
I love it, dude. This is great. That must be what dating you's like when you just bring up one fuck up you did out of the fucking all the time. You remember that time?
Oh, we'll
And-
do it like that one time.
Yeah, November 12th, 2008. We fucked up that one time. Where are you gonna be, Ari?
I'm gonna be at All Things Comedy Festival in Phoenix, Arizona.
How many shows you doing?
Ooh, Punch Drunk.
Yeah.
A show, the show at the Orpheum. Another big show at the Orpheum. Storytelling show. That's it.
Okay, that's a lot of shows.
Yeah, in 2 days. I think nothing Friday. Maybe I'll guest on somebody else's show on Friday. I think. Not sure. Try to go hiking too.
That's good to do in the desert. Go
It is.
hiking.
It is.
Can't.
Yeah, I did it last year with Dennis, and he fucking wore flip flops.
Yeah.
Cactus and boulders. Like, I don't know if this is right. He goes, yeah, they don't have the best cushion on the sole. I'm like, that's not the whole issue. It's overall, just entirety. This is not the right shoe.
Yeah.
He
Well,
goes, I
Jews
didn't know.
aren't much for the wilderness, right? There's never been it's probably the only show on television that hasn't started Jew. Would you agree with that?
What, the wilderness stuff?
Yeah, the wilderness. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
but the
look
desert.
at this Jew in the desert.
But the
in
desert we have
forest.
experience with.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
You guys go to the Bible to find out what you're supposed to do?
Yeah. And then me and Dennis and O'Neill are doing a live shooter table read, my script I wrote in college.
Oh, so this is this happened at ATC too?
No, this will be happening November 11th at New York Comedy Festival.
Oh, okay. You got me excited. I was gonna be there.
Yeah, no, they're doing shows though.
They are.
Dennis O'Neill
We're in
in Phoenix.
Okay,
The All
so
Things
we're giving
Comedy
out other
Festival.
people's dates now too. Is
No,
there
forget
anybody
it.
else?
No, they're not doing it. They're not doing it. You were right. You're right. I retract it. They're not doing
Guys,
it.
Skylar Stone's gonna be in Mississippi at some point.
They're kind of part of the show, to be fair, though.
What show?
It's not that random. Danish and O'Neill.
Because they dropped a fucking hot load in your pussy.
Well, no. Before that, they called all the time, and they were celebrity callers.
Did you remember the time you got inseminated?
Do you remember? Did you go?
Well-
Something just happened.
Well,
You're like,
I know
drop
it
that in my
because
pussy.
they
Drop that
tell
load in
you.
my pussy.
We conceived on the 4th of July. Science tells you, and we're like, that's accurate. We were together.
Did you? What were you doing?
I
then?
like how
Pulling
you
out?
go. That's accurate. Like you're legally. That was legalese right
Did
there.
they tell you the exact day?
Yeah.
Wow. What were you doing that day?
Did they tell you what
We
pump?
didn't do anything. He worked, and I just went over and spent the night at his apartment.
And what? And took that fucking dick in your puss?
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Were you guys using condoms before that?
No, they got pregnant.
Were you
I
were
was
pulling out?
on birth control.
What birth control?
Oh,
The
this,
pill.
prayer?
this baby
The
believed.
pill.
This
That-
baby
yeah.
believed.
The pill didn't work.
No, it did not.
Damn! Don't
Big
believe
farm,
the drop
dude.
hot loads, man. Do what I do.
Big pharmaceutical
Get a vasectomy.
companies really fucking it up.
Yeah, the doctors were like pissed because I took it perfect too. They're like, we hate having to tell people this because then the statistic goes down. And like I set an alarm every day and everything. She wanted to be born, so there she is.
Did
That
she have a
baby's
job
that
yet?
baby is a cunt. Fuck that baby.
Fuck that baby.
I like how Ren Azizi's like, oh, you're bringing her to the festival? I'll babysit, but I'm going to be at the pool the whole time. Is that cool? It's like, well, all right.
Guys.
Sam, where are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be at the House of Comedy during the festival because that's my life. So go
No
to
way. Are you really?
the House of Comedy. Yeah.
Part of the festival or not
It's
even?
not. It's not.
How are you gonna take off for the punch drunk?
Because punch drink's during the day. And I might not be there, but guess who might show up? Mr. Lucha Libre in a Mexican mask.
Wait, you're gonna be there?
We're just saying that so people go see his other show.
Oh, right. Okay, but here's what we need, by the way. Let's put this out there. We need some local gays.
I
Local gay
thought
comedians.
local gays are coming.
They are coming, but we need, if you're listening right now, we need some local gays. If you know some local gays, we're doing this scene, this porn scene with Rennet Sleazy. Rennet Sleazy.
Yeah.
And we need some gays because it's going to get gay. Here's what we're looking right now. Forget the 9/11 thing. It's hacky. What we're going to do is we're going to concentrate on the chicken parm habit he has.
Okay.
And we're going to be a lot of licking chicken parm. Licking chicken, we're going to call it. And it's going to be maybe a Lady and the Tramp where they're both eating a sausage.
Who's writing it?
I'm writing it.
Oh, I
won.
love it. I love
need
it.
a-
I love it. I
What?
love it.
Isn't that a red sauce chicken parm? You want a white sauce, right?
I don't know. We'll figure that out. Those are good notes. Good notes. Good technique. Yeah, you should be working.
When
in
are we
Hollywood.
going to be able to read the script so we can give you punch-ups and notes?
What? I'm not hiding it from you. It's just not been written. But as I write it, I will share it with you guys.
And finally,
Yeah, some lines would be good.
finally, the following week, it's the Tinfoil Hat Comedy Tour. Myself, Eddie Bravo. I'm in Plano, Texas. It's me and myself. I'm at the Hyenas in Plano. That's an 8 o'clock show. Grab your tickets now.
That's like Dallas?
That's just outside Dallas.
Yeah.
And then the following night, it's myself, Eddie Bravo. We're at the Secret Group in Houston. And then we're going to go and seriously hang out with some fucking black strippers from Houston because they got horses' asses out there. And then Sunday, we're in Austin. We're at the Stateside, the Paramount Stateside Theater in Austin. Go grab those tickets now. Should be fun.
Hey, real quick, can we talk about how All Things Comedy has chosen to promote our show? Did you see this?
No.
Oh, I feel like Ari's behind
Is that
this.
Lisa Traeger?
Who is that? Is that a real?
Can we
where
go
they even
get
find that
Brenton in here?
photo?
Go get Brenton in.
It's not by Nanny.
None of us know who that is. Like, we don't even get how
Who's
it
more
happened.
offended? Fight Nanny because it's not her picture, or Johnny because he's not even in it?
Oh, Johnny's not even in it.
Yeah.
How you know that's not supposed to be me?
Oh, that
Oh,
you
good
and
point, good
maybe
point.
that's you and Drag mocking
I'm
Tebow
just-
because he won't do his drag
I have
fucking
lots
thing.
of questions. Like,
What?
Like, did they Google like my name and then like that woman came up? Like,
They
who
just
is-
go Nanny. I don't know. Get a
who-
Nanny, I guess.
Who is she?
Who is she?
Maybe that's a nanny. Maybe that's a weird nanny hooker
Did
service.
they think none of us would know? It's so offensive. I didn't comment online because
Why?
I just
She's
It
kinda
is offensive.
hot.
They should have put a picture of her pussy.
It's
Her
not
wide
about
open
looks.
clamshell when it was birthing out a
Baby
fucking
was
cunt.
coming out.
It's just that it's not me. It's offensive.
Should I text them? Get down here. We have questions. You want me to hit them up?
Is it worth it?
Yeah. We
wanna
want
get 'em on air.
answers.
We want answers.
We want answers. Ari's on the fucking board here.
I'm on the board of directors?
Are you on the board of
That's
directors?
a board. Is it a board of directors? Aaron,
Yeah.
do you know?
Aaron,
I
what
think
is
it's just
it?
the board.
Oh,
it's
I'm on the
just
board.
the
Yeah,
board.
okay. I'm on the board. I'm on the board.
Yeah.
I want answers.
And we all know who the chairman of the board is.
Who?
Carrot Top.
Carrot Top.
Chairman of the board, that's
so
right.
what kind of power do you have, Ari, as a board member?
I have power to yell at underlings. I
Yeah.
have the power to abuse my power.
Do they know you're the boss here? Why is anyone kissing this guy's ass?
My ass is right here.
Yeah.
It's inflamed.
It's blown out. It's beaten up,
bloody.
and it needs to
You don't say you're gonna miss it. It's right there. You can kiss it.
You get Ari. What's really weird about you is the fact that you like to go out into the wilderness and animals can smell blood. Like if we brought the nanny out, they'd smell her bloody pussy and they would attack.
Yeah.
Your asshole's kind of like that.
Yeah, he's
It's-
more dangerous.
Yeah.
His bleeds constantly.
I think the problem though is that the animal's like, I smell blood. Ew.
Okay.
ass blood.
I've figured this out.
Okay.
It is literally an actress with your exact name that I will not reveal on air because you're the fight nanny.
That's what I was wondering, but
Candy
I
Bergen?
didn't know if they would know my name.
He's locked out, everybody. He's locked out.
Let's just point him up.
Watch him just struggle. Let's watch this.
Sad.
It's gonna be so.
Dude, it's so angry being locked out of anywhere. And you're so powerless. Like, come on, stop it, stop it. You get mad and you
Brenton, get in here, okay? God damn it.
You're fired.
Brenton.
Look at. Do you know who this is?
Dude,
This is
look,
Ari Shaffir.
I'm on the board.
He's on the board.
This is how you promote our podcast? What do you see wrong there?
What do you see?
I was gonna say if Brenton did it, it wouldn't be wrong
I
because
see
he knows who I am.
3 ugly dudes and a hot chick that's going to sell some tickets.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Good
All
point, good
right.
point. You're saying this fucking dumb slut who can't fucking sell any tickets with that fucking gross face. Yeah, I'm not saying it. I'm saying Brenton's saying it.
Yeah, that's what you're basically.
So here's the deal.
Yeah.
Who's
I
in
didn't
charge
make
of
that.
this? Yeah, I know
We
because you
sent it
know
out to
me.
to an editor, and I guess he doesn't watch the show, so he used the wrong photo, obviously.
I love that he's like, I'll just figure this out.
So
I'll
you
just
found
Google.
the one editor out of the thousands of editors who watched this show. You found the one that didn't know who Fight Nanny was.
Pretty
God
much.
damn
Pretty
it.
much.
Internationally
But-
known, locally famous.
But then I put it up. I didn't double check because it's all things comedy,
You're like-
not all things double check your work.
Yeah, you just posted it.
Yeah.
And I love how, by the way, nobody looks like their picture in that. That's Jason before he relapsed for the
Yeah.
1,000th time.
That's my
Yeah.
Mohawk.
Fat Sam.
That's
Look
my
at
Mohawk.
Fat Sam. Fat Sam is fat in that picture. That picture said, that's one of them. I'm like, oh, dude,
Dude,
I
you
gotta
actually
lose
are
weight.
not looking that fat right now.
I'm not that fat.
Let me see your belly.
No.
Do you remember when you said you were 185 and I was like, no, you're not. And you're like, yes, I am. Like, let's get on a scale. I was like,
what
we're not
is this?
doing that. We're not
Look
doing
at-
that.
Bring in this guy. Bring in this fucking
Just
guy,
yell at
too.
everybody at all.
Mike,
things
get in
show.
here.
I'm on the board.
Mike, he's on the board, Mike.
I'm on the board.
God damn it, Mike.
you been slided in some way?
Yes.
Someone
Mike, take a look
Mike,
at this.
did
Take a
you
look.
see
See if you can
this?
see if you can figure
Twink,
it out.
get the fuck out. You're fired.
See if you can figure out where we're going.
That's
is
how
that?
Who is
that's
that?
how this show is being promoted on your website.
Yeah, that chick. What if she shows up? She's like, I thought I was so.
You have to pay her.
Can you do me a favor for real? Just over that Photoshop, even badly, just a picture of like a droopy fucking pussy, just a vagina, like a wet, maybe
You just put
diseased
cream
one.
pie over that? Can we do that? Mike, answers?
I have no answer other than we fucked up.
Yeah, welcome.
At All Things Comedy,
Yeah. As a board member, I think this is a learning moment.
it is a learning
You
moment.
should lecture them on why
As
they
a board
should.
member, I apologize to this podcast and to me, Ari. I apologize to me. As a board
He's
member,
a
I
board
take full
member.
responsibility. Like Hillary Clinton, I take responsibility. It's not my fault though, but I take full responsibility.
Now, Ari, as a board member, do you get like cool things like 10% off dental care and shit like that? What do you get?
Well, when we go to BetDSI, we get
Bet DSI for all your betting needs. That's right. Go to Bet DSI and use the promo code PUNCH25. And guess what, guys? You guys get $25 betting cash. Whatever you deposit in, you get doubled that. Okay? Doubled that. Boom. And it is betting season. Everybody, this is the best time to be alive.
Did you ever hear that story about the gambler? He loses a bunch of money on football, then he loses a bunch of money on baseball, then football, and then basketball, and then basketball season's over, and then he's like, I got nothing to gamble on. The bookie's like, well, you can gamble on hockey, and he goes, I don't know anything about hockey.
That was a great dad joke, by the way. That was a nice long dad joke. And we just, yeah, you know what?
BetDSI for all your betting needs. Punch 25. You get $25 off, $25 free dollars off your first betting of DSI.
I like interactive Ari too. He gets in on it. He gets in on it.
Your lock failed miserably last week, by the way. San Francisco
What?
at home by 10. I think they lost by about 30 or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
They got
I mean
waxed.
That was my lock of the week.
Did anyone's lock of the weeks worked? What did mine?
Yeah, Tebow and Johnny, we had the Saints beating the Ravens, or at least covering. I think they were dogs.
Oh,
Has Drew Brees has not thrown an interception yet, right? That's pretty incredible.
Is that right? That is
That's pretty incredible.
Drew Brees has not thrown an interception this year?
Yeah.
and he's thrown a lot of fucking passes.
Yeah, the guy's
Got his
going to go
500
down as
touchdown.
like one of the greatest of all time.
Oh,
He's
for
going to
sure.
go down on my ass.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
'Cause I
poor
want
guy.
that.
That
No.
poor dude.
No interceptions.
Second round. What pick?
13 touchdowns, no
32nd
interceptions.
pick. The entire football passed on him once.
Yeah. And then
And the
San
Chargers
Diego
let him
let him go.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember he got hurt. His arm was all like twisted around behind him.
Yeah, he
Nope.
tore his shoulder.
Gnarly.
Dude, NFL's great. Like, dude, there's not like it's either like a couple good teams and everybody equally sucks, so you have
Kansas
a
City
chance.
is exciting as fuck.
The problem with Kansas City is like, can they beat New England?
No defense. They could have. You can show. They showed that they can beat them.
I mean, that
They
kid's
didn't, but they
great.
showed they can beat them.
Be a whole different thing in a playoff.
Dude, when they went down in the fourth quarter, and in the third quarter, and they scored a touchdown to put them, I think, down 2, and then they went for the 1-point conversion, just a point after touchdown. You're like, what are you doing? Go for the, and they go, no, we're gonna be scoring a lot more.
Yeah.
This ain't gonna matter, and they
Yeah.
were right.
They do, dude. They just got weapons everywhere, and they're young. But you know, it's like they better win now because that quarterback's gonna get $1 billion and not gonna be able to do jack shit.
That's right. Can we talk about the fight, Chris Paul Rondo?
oh, yeah.
2 former players of my Pelicans.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even
Battling
think
it out.
about that.
Yeah.
That. I mean, dude. I mean, the good thing, real quick, a little more NFL here, and then we'll get into it. 'cause I
Cowboys
love that.
suck. Cowboys fucking suck. That was a big game you needed. You couldn't get it.
Now, did you guys get Amari Cooper? Because you're supposed to trade for
They're
him.
trying to trade for him, but so are other teams. So I don't know.
I mean, dude. I mean,
We're 3
this
and
is
4.
worst case scenario.
3-4. Redskins are 4-2. Redskins go 50-50 from here on in.
Yeah. Nobody.
The coach
picked-
sucks, right, for Dallas. I mean, Garrett's an idiot.
Garrett sucks.
Why is he
his
still-
clock management at the end of that game was terrible.
I mean,
I
like-
think they had like a full minute and they got 2 plays off. No yardage improvement.
Garbage.
Yeah, just terrible.
Garbage. He's garbage.
He
He's been
gets
garbage.
content with like, all right, we'll just. It's like move.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not good. They should get rid of him and sign like a real quarterback. I mean, real coach.
Do you think anyone would ever trade for Derek Carr?
Yeah, but not now.
You won't get what you
Not
want
much.
right now.
Yeah, you won't
What
get
what would I get for him?
You're better off having him and hoping he turns it around than what you'll get for him, which is like a
I'll take it.
third or
You
fourth
got
round
it.
pick.
Who wants it?
4th round pick.
Imagine the Jags got him for next year. How good would they
What's
be?
wrong with Blake Bortles? They don't like him anymore?
He sucks. I
Yeah,
just
he
can't
sucks.
believe it.
I couldn't believe he was ever good with that name.
Blake Bortles?
Yeah.
You can tell by name if a guy's gonna be okay.
Really?
I really believe that.
You think there's going to be a superstar named Blake Bortles?
Not happening.
He sounds like a street you're embarrassed to live on.
Yeah. Where do you live? I don't want to talk about. Where? Blake Bortles. Oh my God, you live on that fucking? Yeah.
Like Cam Newton. That's a guy that's gonna win some games.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Cam
Dak
Newton.
Prescott.
Cam Newton. Yeah. How's he doing?
He's not great, but the name is not the problem.
Oh, that's
like a
true.
star.
Blake
Wars
Bortles
name.
has a name that's the problem.
That's true. That's true. Did you ever hear the story about way like early in the NFL, like in the 1950s, right? Really early. How this one owner just drafted a guy like in the first round based on his picture. Like his picture was good. So he drafted him and he couldn't throw, he couldn't do anything.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Look it up.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the Raiders, the good thing about this week is they didn't play, so they didn't lose.
That's not bad.
I'll
Congratulations.
take it, dude. I'll take it.
Congratulations.
I said somebody, like, George Perez is so funny. He's like, bro, it's a 10-year plan, bro.
10-year plan. Average football player plays 3 years.
Gruden has a plan, dude. 10-year plan. It could not have gone worse this year.
Yeah. Yeah, and they were supposed to be good last year. They got
Yeah.
injured, but they were supposed to be good. And then, I don't get it.
I've talked about this on our Patreon. This all goes back to when Derek Carr wouldn't kneel during the anthem. And that moment,
Would not kneel?
yeah, he wouldn't kneel.
What, everybody kneeled?
Yeah.
Except him?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know how some people are kneeling, some people weren't?
You can't blame them for not
At
kneeling.
that point, the lineman, there's a big
They're
story
like,
about it.
enjoy eating this.
Yep. And he got hurt on that fucking game, and it's never been the same.
The weird thing is, some people say, that white players are, complicit in racism if they don't kneel. And they're like, it's
Who's
not.
they? Amy Schumer?
It's not, whoever it is. But they're like, it's not about the army. It's not about the flag. It's about cops. But it's like, okay, but can you see a world where these guys would not have heard that? Where they do think it's about the fucking flag?
Yeah.
Because everyone else besides you is saying that?
Yeah.
So don't say they're complicit in racism when they're getting a different story than you.
And-
I get it. It should be about the cops. But, don't act like everyone does the same research you do.
Yeah, and this guy, Ed Reed, that's an example of dude who doesn't learn lessons,
Try again.
right?
Try again.
Reed.
Yeah, Reed is all right. Last name.
Ted Reed?
Jim Reed.
Jim Reed?
Billy Reed.
Can't read?
You can't read.
Eric Reed.
Eric Reed, right?
That doesn't sound like a real person.
Yeah, that does not sound like a successful guy. He almost started a fight with another dude who started an organization and took $100 million from the NFL to stand.
Yeah.
And
He's saying,
then
that's a
some
well,
sellout.
something
He
you
took
would like
$100 million from the NFL.
The organization that he created or something.
He's saying is an NFL supported puppet.
Wait, what? And what they say?
Organization.
They said if you stand, we'll give you $1 million.
$100 million.
One guy, $100 million.
No, his organization. If he got everybody to stand, can you look it up? You know about it.
Well, I just told you. What the fuck am I?
Well, I don't know anything about it, so I don't think you did your job. If that's what you're.
Yeah.
what you're saying.
So yeah,
If your job was to tell us about
he's
it,
on
you
the
didn't do it
board,
well.
dude,
Probably
and he
it's
doesn't
called
know
the
what you're
players.
talking about. He's on the fucking board.
What's his name? Malcolm.
Listen, I'm sorry. Am I just some schmuck?
Yeah.
Or am I on the fucking board?
It's called the Players Coalition. Is what it's called.
Okay. And what is it about?
Sounds like the Rainbow Coalition.
Yeah. He just pack butts? Is that what they do? So basically, this guy was out of football forever. He couldn't get
Eric
hired.
Reed.
Right, Eric? Yeah, he didn't. Nobody signed him in the offseason
Okay.
because he's part of this kneeling thing.
Yeah.
So after a rash of injuries all over the league, some teams started looking at him. And they signed him, and he goes right back to taking a knee, which is fine.
Fine, yeah.
We're going to lose our one black listener, Anthony Johnson, who's going to tweet us about how he's not watching any sports.
No, he's watching the Panthers. That's the only team he'll watch.
That's
Oh, I'm
the-
sorry, Anthony Johnson. Have you been shot by cops? Then shut the fuck up. Quit bitching. And get out there and get shot by cops. If you're really black and you care about the black experience, you go get shot by a fucking cop. You fucking sellout. What is it, Uncle Tom? Yeah, Uncle Tom Johnson.
Okay. It was created by Malcolm Jenkins with the Players Association. They took close to $90 million from the NFL for efforts and programs combating social inequality. So whatever the fuck that
That
means.
is so vague. It's
Right.
perfect.
No, they're saying like, okay, we're gonna go and do something. I get it. You guys are upset about these cop shootings. Let's join in with you. Let's not do this because it's been bastardized. This idea has been bastardized where everybody thinks it's against the flag and against troops. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna get behind your cause.
Yeah.
And we're gonna let's actually do stuff that helps social
Right.
justice.
And Eric Reed called it an NFL-funded subversion group, which I thought you would like that.
Oh,
Sounds
like controlled opposition.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
we
love how
got,
now they're like, now fuck the NFL. It's like, it's not fuck the NFL. The NFL was never the problem.
yeah.
It's the cops.
Yeah.
You got just like they're shifting it over to like it's about the troops or it's about the flag. It's not about the NFL. They're not protesting the NFL. The NFL is just like, hey, we're losing a shitload of money.
Yeah.
Is there another way you
Yeah.
can?
You guys like cash.
could you
Help
not
us
protest
out.
on my front lawn, please?
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting.
So
for
like,
sure.
we'll help you. We'll help you. We get it. We'll help you. We're all black.
Uh-oh,
Eric
open
Reed
this.
also called him a neo-colonialist, which I thought.
Whoa, them fighting words where I'm from. You
That's
call
what
me
they
a
were.
neo-colonialist, you better be ready to fight.
That's what they were arguing about.
Oh my God, the
He
board.
can't even open the door.
Oh my, did you go make Rachel get you coffee, you piece of shit?
See what happens when you're on the board?
Hey
People
everybody,
deliver things to you 'cause you're a
ATC's
celebrity.
Josh Wolf, get that fucking
Thanks, Rach.
shirt off.
Oh, I thought
Get
you were like,
that
get away. I was
fucking
like,
shirt off.
Rude.
Oh shit.
Oh, no,
Bag
we're
of
done with
bets.
that. Here, come on. This is a sports show. Let's talk some sports real quick. I know you're busy.
Yeah.
Get in, get out.
Yeah. What do you want me
Sit right where Johnny is. He's the guy who looks autistic. Sit where he is.
Got it. How you doing, man?
Why is Ari, dude? Are you guys two Jews that don't get along? What's going on? Is this some Jew on Jew crime?
Jews we actually don't mix well.
Please welcome to the show one of my favorite people on the planet.
Hi,
He's got a show here on ATC called
Controlled chaos.
Control Chaos.
Hi.
Josh Wolf, everybody. This is the Fight Nanny.
Hi, how are you?
She got knocked up by a Jew.
I did.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And have you had the baby already?
Yeah.
A boy or a girl?
Girl.
Yeah, Jewish boys, are born with huge nuts.
Really?
Yeah, Jewish boys, abnormally large nuts.
Have you
Yeah,
seen
ours
his?
are-
No,
nuts?
does he have big nuts?
Oh, I do a joke about it in my special.
Yeah. They're crazy.
Yeah, they're Jewish. Like, I remember when my youngest son was born, I remember thinking, those are abnormally...
I feel like the Cat in the Cradle should be playing the Cat
Yeah.
in the Cradle and the silver moon, little boy blue and the man.
Are
on
we
the
not
moon.
making a bet about the Sox Dodgers?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, do you really think? I think it's wrong that the Sox are so heavily favored because
You think it's wrong?
the top two the Dodgers top two pitchers.
That's a great hat, by the way.
Thank you very much. If that kid can pitch, I think their top two are as good as the Sox top two, and I think the Dodgers bullpen is better.
I think that people are looking at our records and going that we're fucked. What they don't realize is that we started the season the worst ever for a Dodger season.
Yep.
And so we were 10 games under 500 because our whole team was hurt. So since that, if you can take that out there, we've had one of the best records in Major League Baseball.
Who, the Dodgers?
Yeah.
Los Dodgers?
Yeah, Los Dodgers.
And their bench, by the way, like when you're bringing Puig off the bench, what is going on?
It's like, I got this blisters from this fucking rowing machine.
Is that just water?
It's
or is
just
that
water. I'm
alcohol?
gonna soak it.
Let
then
me ask you
then I-
something.
Put some
then I gotta
salt.
lance it.
Are
Put some salt in there.
Are
Salt,
you
yeah.
into this in-game analytics the way that, I mean, if you watch Major League Baseball, I mean, you watch the National League Championship.
Yeah.
That was like the extreme version of it. I don't
drinking
even know
hand
what's
soup?
going on
And
here,
you
dude.
have bottled of water.
Yeah, you have
No,
a
but I'm
hand
trying to get rid of some of the water. It's too high. It's too high up.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna
This is
spill.
the
is the
worst.
problem.
There is a lot of liquid happening
Yeah.
over. You got two
Yeah,
bottles of water. You got
And there's some Neosport, whatever that is.
Isopropyl
This is a
alcohol.
guy who lives in the wilderness.
This is the kind of shit that Tebow fucking relapses on. Rubbing alcohol, fuck it, I'll take it.
So,
I've never seen someone sip their own hand soup before.
yeah,
What?
welcome
Where'd you
to
grow up? The woods?
Yeah, man. I'm not into like the numbers guys, and they're talking about and when they talk about war and
War.
yeah,
Shut up.
just
It's like
fu-
we're going to war. It's
yeah,
like you're playing,
yeah,
you're batting
baseball.
4
No,
times
no,
a
yeah,
year.
he wins
talking-
against replacement.
Yeah, wins against. He's not talking about these guys like it's a fucking battle out there.
Yeah, that's what they do in football. a lot.
Yeah. We're soldiers.
I'm a warrior.
We're going to
Remember
war.
the Kellen
Like,
Winslow?
Oh yeah.
What,
That guy got weird, dude. I mean, like, it's
You saw what he got charged with, right?
Oh yeah.
Didn't he get charged with raping like a 70-year-old
80-year-old.
80-year-old woman?
I don't know, man. I thought that was just statutory rape.
Reverse statutory.
Yeah.
You mean so once you get too old, you're beyond consent too?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You know, these
That's
80-year-olds
actually-
want it. You know they want
It's
it.
interesting. I'm like, but you're below a certain age, but there could be you're above a certain age for consent
Oh,
at
that's a
some
great
point in
point.
time.
Yeah, for the grossness factor.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, dude, I mean, like, I have a joke about it. It's pretty much gotten hacky, but it's like the senior citizens have the highest rate of STDs.
Yeah.
Because they just go to the old home and they just bone. Everybody bone.
Also because I went and fucked one senior citizen and then it spread.
because they all heard that, hey, she fucked Ari.
Yeah.
You know, but here's the thing that I don't quite get about that, right? So say
Are we talking baseball, war?
Yeah,
or are we talking
talk
old
talk about
Baseball.
nursing home.
Okay.
So here's what I don't get. So say I'm 85 years old
Yeah.
and I have an 85-year-old body.
Yeah.
But I don't think that when I'm
You have about that
85,
By the way, you'll still be ripped.
I hope so. I don't think that when I'm 85, my brain will think,
I want an 85-year-old body.
Yeah.
No, you always want 23-year-old hot chicks.
so
no offense, but
so that's my point. Like, I'm not sure if when you get older your dick doesn't work. I just think maybe you see a naked old woman, you're like, I'm gonna fucking pass on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
No,
mean? And same with
no.
women.
right,
Yeah.
where it's like that's all I can get and
Yeah,
I don't want that.
Yeah, I'm gonna read. How about
Yeah,
we
just
be,
because you're fat doesn't mean you want fat people.
Yeah.
It means that's all I can get. So if I get too hard up, yeah, sure,
That's
I'll go
what
for
I'm
someone who
saying.
looks like me.
Yeah.
I'm on the
Thank
same
you.
way. People like I will never date someone my age. Like, why? You're fucking your age. I'm like, yeah, but that's gross.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're doing it.
Did you see that article about the guy who married his daughter's best friend?
What?
Yeah.
And now she's her best friend's stepmom.
Stepmom. Yeah.
You see, and so she's 27 or something, and
He's kind of
50
ripped. He's like a Josh Wolf. of,
He's
like-
52, and so I read a bunch of these comments online about how fucking gross, and that's
Why is that
why
gross?
she
You know who says that? Women say that.
Women say it because they
Women
want.
get so angry. I'm not gonna say the comic that
Well-
sent me this. They sent me a story about Dane Cook.
Yeah.
And how
Fucking
she
a 19-year-old?
19-year-old. They're like,
Nice.
at first I thought
well,
she,
she's 19 now.
Yeah.
He was dating her when she was still in high school.
What?
He was dating
Hold
her
on,
when she was
stop.
still in
Really?
high school. Yeah, it's
well,
weird.
that's-
But 18 in high school. 18
Yeah.
in high school.
How
But
old
it's
was
weird.
she when they started dating?
Dude,
I don't know.
18
let me tell you
supposedly.
something, Ari.
51 now.
When my
How old is he?
My daughter was in high school and she was 18.
Yeah,
and
a lot
there,
of people are.
There was this dude who was 22 who was coming around to date her, and I told him straight up, if I see you at the fucking high school, man, I'm gonna punch you so hard. You're a grown up. I
Yeah.
better not see you in a car picking
True.
up somebody from the fucking high school.
And that's
he was like,
22.
yeah, but she's 18. I go, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
She's
this is
in
what's-
high school.
What's legal is not what's right.
Yeah, she's in high
Yeah.
school.
Right.
But I will say, like, when I date young girls, and I mean like 23-year-olds, something like that, a lot of people are like, oh, aren't they stupid? And I'm like, feminists who say that. And I'm like, are you calling 23-year-old women stupid?
Yeah.
Or just stupid when they're dating an older person? Because when they're normally just 23 and out in the world, you're like, they're brilliant, they can do anything, they're fierce.
Yeah.
And then suddenly they're dumb
Yeah.
when it goes in relation to that.
Yeah.
In high school, it's like you don't have all your wherewithal.
Yeah,
But
you
also,
don't.
that chick ain't in high school. That chick, when she's that model hot, that's beyond high school. You know what I mean? If you're on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue at 16, you ain't in high school.
She's been beyond high school guys for
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot.
Who's this? Dane's girl?
Yeah.
Didn't you go to high school with girls who just never dated dudes in high school and always dated college guys and
Yeah,
shit?
or in college was like, how are you dating a 34-year-old? I have no chance. I have no chance.
That was
So if he's dating her, has been dating her when she's been legal, I have no problem with that. It's a weird relationship.
Yeah.
And by the way, the only people who think it's gross that a 45 or 50-year-old
Women.
is dating are like 35 and up-year-old women.
Like, I want that. That's ridiculous.
But
He
when
gets
they
that.
were 19, they didn't think anything was wrong with them dating.
And by the
old-
way, I don't understand why anyone cares who somebody else is fucking.
well, I mean, as long as they're legal.
Legal. That's what I mean, though.
That's it.
But like,
No, it's just gossip. That's really what it is. They don't
Yeah.
really care. It's
They
just
can't
gossip.
really
No,
care,
it's just
right?
gossip. They don't care anything about what Dane Cook does or how much he tips or anything like that.
Dane
you know?
is in this weird world that no matter what he does,
He's in
people
trouble.
go nuts.
yes.
Yeah,
They-
he's
it just-
hated.
you know-
He's hated.
Yeah.
I think he paid his price. At some point, people
100%.
have to be able to
You gotta let him
move
go.
on.
And by the way,
He stole from you. You saying that is fucking big. He threatened you.
Yeah, he did.
He said,
That
"I'll call
was-
the
threatened
cops
you?
that was
on you
almost
if you
20
keep
years
if you
ago.
keep doing the bit I stole from you."
Yeah.
no, really?
Well, no. do
But
you
you're right. It
know-
was almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, it was almost 20
Fucking
years
get
ago.
over it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
move on. I
Yeah.
have no problems with him. I mean, we're
very-
working on
very
a
adult.
project and then he ghosted. That drove me nuts. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, man.
Ghosted is a term your daughter would use. It means disappearing.
Thank you very much. I was about to Google that.
They just took off.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know. And it's fine, but at the end of the day, it's like he seems to be just doing his thing. You know, the one thing I will tell you is that, you know, with the history they have with people, he doesn't hang out in comedy clubs.
No, he
which was
doesn't.
the big complaints. Like,
Yeah.
hey, dude, you can't
Why are
hang
you
out.
bumping people? Why are you stealing jokes?
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, I'll just not
If you
do
just
either
go
of
in,
those.
do stand up, get out,
Get out.
I have no problems
Yeah.
with that, man. You know?
You know what's interesting? I was just thinking about, because you said, complete double standard. Sitting here, somebody else's daughter, I got no problem with him dating a 51-year-old.
Yeah.
But if you told me that my daughter was going to date some dude my age, he and I would have to have a fucking serious
But also,
talk.
here's why it's double standard. If your daughter was say 16, and there was a 16-year-old who was kind of a dirtbag who also wanted to date her, you'd also have a problem.
Yes.
So it's
Yeah,
like,
you're right. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
What
yeah.
you want for your daughter
Yeah.
is not really
That-
what
yeah,
you
it's-
want for life.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Right.
Does that mean that's you?
So let's
No,
get
it's-
back to this
Sorry.
this World Series that's coming.
It should be fun. Are you going to go to any games?
I'm going to go to the games here.
That's what I hate is that there's going to be so many Red
lot.
Sox.
Dude, there's going to be tons of Dodgers fans in Boston, too.
I don't think so, dude.
There's going to be more.
People put their shit up on StubHub, and anyone can buy it.
There's going to be every time the Red Sox are here, there's a lot of Red Sox fans. But I think you're right. I think there are people with money who have money. They live in Boston. They live on the East Coast.
Yeah.
They never get to see the Dodgers play, and they'll go. I think they'll travel.
I'll tell you what, though. LA is more of a transient town.
Yep.
So, like, people like me, people like you, Sam, we're not from here.
Right.
And there's a lot more of that.
But-
a lot less people move to Boston. You know what I mean? So it's like we have people that are like, all the agencies have season
Yeah.
tickets, but like we don't really care about that. It's just like something we take our clients.
But
Yeah.
if you were a Dodgers fan and
Yeah.
you lived in New York City,
Yeah.
would you try to make it in for a game, catch a
sure.
train, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
I
And they
think
do.
so.
We went to the Houston Yankees series last year, and there were tons of Astros fans.
Tons,
in our
right?
section. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Dodgers, but it'll
They
be fun out
travel
there.
too. Well.
Yeah,
Dodgers
Both
travel
teams
too.
do.
A lot of people leave. I mean, it sounds crazy, but a lot of people do leave LA. I mean, they're like, fuck, too much traffic. And like when the Dodgers played like the Diamondbacks, it is all Dodgers there.
Yeah.
There's a home game for them. It's gonna be interesting. I think it would have been worse if the Yankees were in there because I
It'd be
feel like
all- yeah, it'd
I
be
feel
all
it'd be
Yankees.
just nothing.
Are
but
you going to
Yankees.
go to any games?
I'm unfortunately out of town during it. I went last year.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna be
What
watching.
are the home
game
games?
one tomorrow.
Game one tomorrow
No,
in
it's,
Boston.
2 games in Boston,
Friday,
back to
Saturday,
back.
Sunday here in
Then they
LA.
take a day
Do
off.
they do it by
to try-
record or do they do it by
Who won the All-Star
game? Okay, so
No,
No, that stopped.
That's
Boston
gone.
had the
Oh.
best They have the
they went back to record.
yeah, went back.
Do you
to
like
record.
the 2-3-2 or the 2-2-1-1-1?
I like 2-3-2.
Well, in baseball, it has to be like that. That's
How
just
come?
how baseball is. Because it's almost like, do you know in cricket, one game lasts 3 days?
Yeah.
So think about baseball.
Tuesday,
it's like
Wednesday,
that's
there.
really what a series is. Do you want to win the game or do you want to win the series?
Right.
So that baseball's just like there's too many people moving. It's rhythm.
But don't you think that the 3 games at home actually benefits the away team? Because it's
Sort of,
easier to
'cause
win
'cause
2 in a row than it is 3,
It's not-
obviously.
but you'll win 2 out of 3. I think it.
Right, but home teams a lot of times sweep the 2.
Oh right, and then now you're down 3-2. You're
Yeah.
up 3-2 going back.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I always feel like that 3 games in a row always benefits the away team because even when they play 3 games in a row, they win
two
1.
and then lose 1 on the. Then it's like fuck. Now we're doing 3-1 and gotta go back to them.
Yeah.
Baseball's weird
I don't
in
know.
that it's just like they do back-to-backs. No
Yeah.
other sport does that. I mean,
The
like,
fact is though, if it's 2-3-2 or 2-2-1-1-1, at 6 games you've each had the same amount of home games.
Yep.
So if it's a 6-game series, which a lot of them are,
It's not going to matter.
and at 4 games, if it's a sweep, also doesn't matter. It's also even.
I left a message for Cato Kalin because he's a big Brewers fan.
serious.
Yeah.
And that game was lost by their manager.
Yeah.
Their manager put in that one guy, that pitcher, that we have lit up
Lit.
every time.
Yep.
We
Wait,
lit
I
him
wanna
up.
See all the home games. I
We
wanna see
lit
all the
him
home
up.
games.
That's not
I
word.
think lit.
Lit up.
Yep.
Every time he's in, we light him up.
Yeah, Jeffress.
Yeah, and when he came in, I go, I can't believe they're putting this
No.
motherfucker in.
No.
And we went 3 on him. I go, every time. It is. I don't even have fucking numbers in front of me. I've watched these guys play enough to know that dude, we have his number.
And I got to tell you, man, everybody, my friends, all texting me, Sox are going to cry. I look at the Dodgers lineup. I'm like, this is a good. That's an American League lineup.
I mean, Puig is not the guy he was, but he's still feared.
Amazing.
on. He's been playing well.
Machado is a monster.
I want Machado when they're like he's dirty. I want him to be like, yeah,
Yeah.
I sure am. What's the difference?
He's gone straight heel though. If you look at his interviews now, he's embraced being the
I would
WWE
love
bad
him
guy.
in the Yankees.
By the way, his haircut is straight heel.
Straight
right?
heel though. He's gone straight heel.
His
dude.
haircut looks like a bad guy from what was that? Blue Steel. What was the Will Ferrell movie? What Zoolander?
Him and Puig should do like a WWE tag team bad guy wrestling.
Like baseball's so weird. It's like the only one where it's like they have these old school rules.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And they're like, oh, dude, it's old school. You mean like when they didn't let black people play kind of rules? Get the fuck out of here.
They'd prefer Mike Trout to Yasiel Puig. And I would rather have Puig. I love him.
Trout is great.
He is
so
great.
boring.
And he's just wasting away in there.
He really is wasting.
The boringest. And by
Oh,
the
I
way,
get what you're saying. So you'd rather have like
He's the
Emmett
Kawhi
Emmett
Leonard
Smith
of
than,
fucking
Barry
Major
Sanders.
League
MLB
Baseball.
would rather have just a quiet dude.
No, that's not true, man. They
No,
literally
MLB
said,
wants to
but
fuck-
they're
They
like,
don't-
he
but they
needs
don't-
to start tweeting more.
But they don't like the show of emotion. They don't. They're the one league that always comes down.
The old guard of
Yeah.
players don't like it. The guys who run Major League Baseball look around and
How do you like the bat flips? I like the bat flips.
I like
the
it
bat
all,
flips.
dude.
I like the bat
I like
flips.
some
I like
trash in
throwing and
baseball.
hitting
It's
people.
not
Yes.
a contact sport, so like fucking who cares if there's a little bit of it?
I totally agree.
In basketball, if you get dirty, someone's gonna go out. Someone's gonna get injured for a long time.
Yep.
You know, it's fucking shit. If you football, it's like you go low, you can end a guy's career. Baseball, a little dirt is nothing.
Yeah.
A little trash talk is nothing.
And the baseball fights are the worst.
They're just a bunch of bullshit. There was one fight that people are still talking about, Robin Ventura, that's the sign of like, wow, went that far.
Yeah.
It was just some punches.
No, the Yankees versus Red Sox when
was good.
He tossed Zimmer to the ground.
yeah,
Zimmer.
when he tossed the old man down. That
There's-
was a great fight.
This year, when the Red Sox and Yankees, when the bench is cleared, it was so funny to see because I don't think a team has ever been so large, where they got Sanchez, Stanton, and Judge.
6'8".
Judge and Stanton started running on the field, and you could see just people just moving out of the way, like we're not fighting these fucking monsters.
Yeah, but
I love
here's
this.
what I'm gonna
Oh
tell
my
you.
God.
He's
so
my
great.
age when he's doing that.
Who? Ventura?
Nolan Ryan.
Oh, wow.
He's like 46 in this.
Dude,
He puts his glove down calmly and he's like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna see
We've
what I can
talked-
do."
That's old man.
Can you
chin
rewind that? I
strength.
want to see how he ducked his head low.
Here we go.
He went down to tackle him or
Yeah.
something. Why'd you give him your head? That's just a bad.
because these guys never fight.
I know,
man.
but it's like go for a single leg or go high.
A
but don't,
single leg.
don't go the middle. Don't just give him like a guillotine.
Yeah.
But when you said when 6'8" guys coming at me, it's scary. But I guarantee you this, dude. Judge's never been in a fight. I guarantee
He's
you
never had to
nobody's
be.
been
He's
in
never
a
had to
fight.
be in a fight.
Like, you ever see when Shaq threw a punch? He doesn't know how to throw a punch.
doesn't.
He didn't know. Now he
You ever
does.
seen Manute Bol versus LJ?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great one. LJ got inside of Manute Bol's
Larry
reach.
Johnson?
Yeah, and then
Well,
he just
Larry
lit him up
Johnson
from
was
inside. Yeah.
Golden gloves.
But yeah, when Shaq threw that punch, he threw it from back here.
Yeah.
And that dude is so lucky it missed his head. He wasn't even
almost
looking.
hit
Was that
Brad
the one where he
Miller.
wasn't looking?
Brad Williams.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
Brad Williams,
this was
Brad
a great
Miller.
fight too, dude. Some great punches thrown in this.
It's the first basketball fight besides some sucker punches where people have been facing up.
Look at Thug Brandon. Look at him. He's pissed
Ingram
off
comes in.
and yells at the ref. I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, he got right in his
Look
face.
at this. Look at
And-
this. Fuck that dude. I'm like, whoa. He's
And
like,
look,
dude.
Lance Stevenson's the voice of reason. That
Yeah.
never happens. But the spit, it was such a low key spit right there.
Yeah, look at him.
I did
dude.
not see it. You can't see it.
When you there's a video you can see where you zoom in close up.
Who
Really?
You
spits?
see Rondo spits right in his face.
Oh, really?
It's a close up video.
It wasn't just talking spit. It was
no.
real spit.
The Rockets
recent?
sent
Oh,
it
here we
in.
go.
Why, so they
He spit on me, man. Yeah,
he did.
good.
He spit
Spit,
right
by
out.
the way, spitting, I always remember if somebody spits on you, that is like a first punch.
Don't you think?
Yeah, no, I think that was legally. They were like, that's enough because you can't not fight back. So that's called the first punch.
To me, spitting on somebody, look, watch. And he'll wipe his face. See that?
I didn't see the
you
spit
can't.
though.
Watch. Well, you go from the side. They show from the side. Here we
Take a
go.
look
Here
at
we
it.
go.
Man, they really edited this
yeah.
for
Wow.
us.
And they're going to close up on his mouth. Oh, see that?
No,
He just
Whoa, that
Yeah.
was so small.
Oh, yeah.
That was like a
Yep,
weird.
he gave it to him.
spit.
He gave it to him.
barely
So he didn't
see
want to
that.
be seen on film, but that's a spit on somebody.
You know how when sweat comes down your
No. No.
But
No,
he
we don't
went-
know anything
but he's
about
right in
that.
his face.
He's right in his face. Exactly. And if you wanted to do that, you could have turned your head.
Oh, nice punch though.
Yeah. but he definitely spit on him.
Yeah.
And I'm with you. If somebody spits on you,
You have no choice.
Yeah, look at that.
and he wipes his face,
Whoa!
that's a spit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was quick.
That's a spit.
That's
Dude,
it.
what is this? It's like Zapruder film.
I don't
great.
think if someone spits on your face, like Paul got suspended, I don't know why he's getting suspended. What do you
He
expect?
threw punches too.
Yeah, but what do you
I
expect
know,
him to
exactly.
do? What do you expect him to do if someone spit in your face?
As a Clipper, and we played them last night and beat them, I'm fine with them getting.
Well, like, right. Well, let's say it wasn't. Let's say I went up and like took 2 punches at you, and then you punched back.
Why am I getting suspended?
Yeah, it's like, what did you want to do? Keep walking away? Someone's punching me?
Yeah, that's what.
That's not realistic.
I never understood that. Like maybe that deserves a fine. Now
I find the Larry Johnson Manute bullfight.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
By the way, Chris Paul is not like an angel on the court.
No, dude.
I know he
All
does
these
the
guys who are
Allstate
into
commercials
who are
and
into
shit, but
bowling are fucking dirtbags.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a shot to the nuts. You saw that one before, right?
Yeah.
That is like
Oh, that was way back when he was
Yeah.
in college.
bananas.
He's a little shit talker. He's not that loved, which is very weird. Like, you know,
What do you mean, fan wise or player wise?
players wise?
Oh, really?
Because he's super intense. Like
Yeah.
he's super
It makes
intense.
your team better. I loved him on the Pels.
Yeah, I mean, like the problem with him.
Hell yeah.
Boom. Oh man.
Jawan Oldham. Oh, Manute gets to do a lot of fights.
Yeah.
I can take his giant scrawny.
I mean, oh look,
Boom.
that punch came from like
And the guy just walked up. That's great. Boom. Boom.
He's
I killed a lion when I was 13.
Yeah.
You know what I love about his punches? They're all over the head, open hand. It's pure WWE shit. Just,
do you
yeah,
remember?
like
do you
that.
remember Street Fighter, the Thai boxer?
Hell
that
yeah.
Could kick you from across the room.
They-
That's
oh,
the new
yeah.
ball.
Yeah.
Dude, they got to do a 30 for 30 in the time Manute hit 6 threes in a game.
Yeah. Yeah.
He did
Really?
what? He hit 6?
Linda Cohn's
I'm
been
pretty
doing
sure.
this
Is that right?
forever, by the way. Doug Christie, like he finally divorced his wife.
What do you think the best basketball fight? Forget basketball. What's the best sports fight you've ever seen?
Well, the best basketball fight has got to be Julius Erving versus Larry
With
Bird.
Barkley?
Yeah, when he
Or-
jumps up and just starts swinging Bird. He gets knocked down,
Oh,
jumps
dude,
up, and
he
he's
just
immediately swinging,
goes.
and they're like, let it happen.
Did you see when somebody
Oh, the Palace was pretty good, too.
Oh, you know what was good too? The Odor punching Batista last year in the face.
Oh, yeah, he
almost knocked him
connected.
out. That was the first baseball punch I've seen where you could see that dude's knees went a little wobbly.
Yeah.
Batista's knees went a little wobbly. Like Odor got him square.
I love a good fight, man.
Dude,
A
Lambert.
good sports fight.
Yeah. Do you know what they did when they retired Lambert's jersey? Did I ever tell you this?
No.
All the ushers, it was his, retirement ceremony. All the ushers were instructed as you're showing people their seat, give them a cheap shot.
Watch.
So, like-
This is the cheapest punch I've ever seen right here. And this is my man.
Boom.
That's
boom.
that's the
He
chief.
wasn't even up with him.
No, that's the chief. They hated him so much.
Dude, everybody, why do you think he has to coach in the WNBA?
Do you if you're a basketball team though, do you want Bill Laimbeer on your team? If you're picking a team, right? And you're like, man, we got a spot. You want somebody like Laimbeer on your team?
Listen,
Yeah,
dude.
absolutely.
Do you?
of
Because
course.
he puts a bullseye on your team. Like he puts a target on your team every time.
You
But
know
want
he's got
that.
your back 1,000%.
Yeah.
This is what I talk about Luis Gomez. I was talking to Edgar about it, and it was like he seems a little too aggro. And I'm like, here's the deal with Luis Gomez. If he walks into a bar, comes back from the bathroom, and I'm in someone's face, he doesn't ask questions. He just punches that guy.
Yeah.
That's the guy you want.
That's the guy you
That's
want.
the guy you want.
Yeah.
Without it, that's the guy we
Yeah.
want.
My biggest opinion is this. I think
Wait, what happened to his face?
Yeah, what happened there? Tyler Hansberg, he was great. Duke UNC too.
Wait.
14 seconds left,
That-
and
that-
they're up 14.
That looks like a. Oh no! What happened to him?
Oh, dude, you know Johnny jerks off to this shit. Johnny loves
Wait,
UNC,
back it up.
dude.
Oh, here we go.
Boom, he comes out of nowhere. Fuck
Oh! He
I
basically
fucked your
punched
bitch.
him right in the
He did.
face.
you. Yeah.
Down 12 with 14 seconds left.
Oh boy!
Dude, do you think they like each other or
Krzyzewski-
secretly hate each other?
I think they
Hate.
like each other, but I think Krzyzewski right there should be like, I'm really sorry, man. That was fucking ridiculous. I'll take care of it. Krzyzewski defended it? Yeah.
Krzyzewski's a scumbag.
What did he
by
say?
The way. Anybody who's
He said
who
what?
comes off, he said it was an accident.
I gotta see that in slow mo.
How could that be an accident?
Hey guys,
Look at this.
That guy's nose fell downstairs.
Oh, the ball was already
way
long
gone.
gone.
Long
And he
gone.
hit him with his elbow.
Yeah.
How do you
Boom.
miss with the elbow?
To
You
his
don't.
face.
You don't miss.
The ball was way gone. He went up and then he was like, "Oh, he's there," and he went
and he
further
drove
down.
his elbow.
He didn't miss at all.
No, he
totally
connected. I don't think I've ever seen a good football fight, obviously because everybody's helmets are on.
Yeah.
Unless you get those ones where they start swinging their
Damn.
helmet at each other. Those are always.
Well, the truth is, like,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
already so much violence that they can just legally take it out on each other.
Yeah, that's like hockey.
You know, they
Yeah.
could light it. Well, hockey, they'll fight, but like they can just go up and light a dude up.
In hockey.
In the
Oh,
like, if you go
shit.
down the middle, I don't have to punch you. I can just fucking tee
Yeah.
off on you.
The best was Oakley, Charles Oakley.
Oh,
he would
yeah.
get in people's face, and he was like, "Hey, let's not do this here because they're gonna break it up. How about I meet you after the fucking game?
Yeah.
and I'll meet you out back. We both
Yeah.
know where the loading docks are, and I'll kick your fucking ass
Who
then."
was the guy who did that?
you know-
Rasheed Wallace? Didn't he go on somebody else's bus?
Rasheed Wallace didn't care. You know the fight I always wanted to see for real was Anthony Mason versus Charles Oakley.
Oh, that would have never happened because teammates for too long.
Well, yeah,
then
but they were.
weren't-
It was
but then they
Bulls
weren't
and Knicks
teammates.
for a little
Yeah.
bit. Like when they were Bulls and Knicks.
Hold on, Anthony Mason was on the Bulls?
No,
he
no.
was on-
Oakley was on the Bulls.
Yeah.
and Mason was on the Knicks.
really?
They were both such fucking bruisers.
Yeah. And
But-
and Mason was.
Boom. Look at nobody can throw punches.
Nobody. Pippen was fucking still in the closet back then. So
Oh, you're see now the rules in hockey. Like I do like once you go to the ground, they hands off.
Yeah.
But you can tell when they hate each other because if they're still throwing punches when they get to the ground, that is a fucking.
Watch what he does to the referee. Watch this.
Oh, he punched the referee because he couldn't land one on Pippen.
Kind of like rubbing his hand.
How about the refs? They have
give
to
him a
run a
noogie.
lot. They have to run a lot.
Oh yeah, so you're
Yeah.
not supposed to do that.
wait,
Oh
Oh, somebody just throw a knee?
a flying knee. Yeah, he's the goalie. You see now the team.
you know you're not supposed to do that.
You know, like they're trying to get rid of fighting in hockey. You're like,
Yeah, get out of
'cause
here.
they
When I
think
was a
women
kid, that
don't
was
like
that was
it?
what you would pray for as a fight.
Yeah.
That's the reason you watch.
Yeah. Remember when
They-
they put fighting into the video game?
Yeah.
And you could get some blood on the ice. They had
Yeah.
it. It didn't even do it, but whoever lost the fight would get the penalty.
These are the worst. When you're in full, whatever.
Do you remember when that guy on the Bears picked up the fucking Packer, I think, and slammed him to the ground? I think it was the refrigerator.
Oh,
No, was it the other way around where they threw down?
Oh yeah,
McMahon?
yeah, and
Yeah,
then
they
his
act-
career
literally
was never the same.
threw him down like one of those body
Yeah.
slams over the backs.
Yeah. Dude, Odell Beckham is not worth the trouble.
Would you
He's
trade
not
him?
Worth the trouble, man.
I saw it
Nah,
today.
he's so young. What you do is Eli Manning has to say right now, he's like, "Hey guys, this is my last year, so help me enjoy my last 12 games,
Manning,
my last 10 games."
They should trade him. They should trade him to the Jaguars.
No, nah, he's not going to get anything.
Jags
He's
need
going to be a.
quarterback. They
It's
don't need a
ridiculous.
fucking wide
They're not
receiver.
competing this year, and he's going to be a lifer.
Hey, buddy. I'm
That
on
wasn't even
TV.
inside.
That wasn't
Yeah.
even close.
Oh, tell me that wasn't fucking.
You're like,
roids
dude,
right
get rid of the
there.
bat. Get rid of the bat first. Please get rid of the bat first.
These series, like in the stands, if you've ever been, you've been to
Oh, here it is. Here it is. My
yeah.
favorite.
See you
oh,
later.
man. Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck down, bitch.
Yeah. I mean, by the way, what was Zimmer thinking? He was what
Yeah,
was
Zimmer
what was the-
apologized after that.
But what
He
was
did?
the best
Smart.
outcome for Zimmer? Like, what did he
I think
was going to happen?
that's what it was.
Yeah.
I think only getting slammed by his head to the ground.
What did he think was going to happen? Like, that is always. And look at him. I'm all right. I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was such a. What was I thinking?
That was such a rush.
Now he's getting the fucking lightheadedness from the adrenaline dump. He's like, oh, boy.
You might have a heart attack.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
ever, you ever get into talk with a manager and
Yes.
realize you have to drop them and then
He
start
just-
getting lightheaded?
He just threw the
It
melon
actually
down.
kinda
Look at
lo-
that.
yeah.
Look at this.
by the way, what's this dude's name? Finnegan. Christian Finnegan. Hey, I think
No,
he
not
probably
Christian
gotten
Finnegan.
more. Not Christian Finnegan?
Christian Finnegan's a comic.
Comic. What's his last name?
Dude, Anthony Johnson
No,
was
Finnegan was
so
Cortland
good.
Finnegan. Cortland Finnegan.
He was so good. He never had
This
a
dude.
fucking quarterback.
Cortland Finnegan must have been punched more times.
He just walks away a lot, taunts.
he
That's it.
taunts and he walks. But
Why? Because he's annoying.
he's annoying. So
It's
he's
like that
getting
guy when you're
people's
playing
skin.
street ball, and then the ball's at the top of the key, and you're like on the wing, and they're right in your fucking face.
By the
Like
way,
in the
Light
three-point
Skin
stance,
Brothers
and you're like,
love
"Get
that
outta
shitty
here."
haircut, by the way. Every time they got that weird Sideshow Bob haircut. Anybody else? Nope.
It's
I'm
not
alone
good.
on that. Watch.
Well, Ezekiel Elliott's got a bad one.
Oh, yeah. They love that shit. Thank God the balls got rid of it, dude. Like, they had that weird fucking puffy
Yeah, the
hair that
balls
looked
had a-
just stupid.
Dude, by the way, how quiet has the daddy ball been?
Dude, they fucking muted him.
I think
dude.
that was
Also, he's not
probably.
even starting, so he's like, what am I going to say?
But do you think that was part of LeBron coming over? Like, listen, I'm happy to come over. Guess who has to shut the fuck
Also,
up?
a lot
for
of the ball. I think
sure,
somebody
right?
might come over because he was saying he's better now than LeBron is. And he goes, well, I'm here. We can play anytime.
Yeah.
Let's play before practice.
Dude,
Yeah.
the Lakers,
You know?
listen, the Lakers pulled aside ESPN. They go, listen,
Can you stop
we're
covering
your
this shit?
radio station. We're a big draw for you. If you continue to interview this guy, we're going to stop that. That's all gonna come to an end. Because eventually their contract with 710 out here is gonna come up.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, fuck you, we told you not to fucking, interview the ball. And they just have they probably took him away from fucking didn't they make a rule that you can't interview anybody after the game except for players?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's such LeVar Ball is such a prime example of for me about what like one of the scariest things about America right now is that all you have to do is get a platform and just say ridiculous shit and people will follow you.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Really doesn't matter right,
It really
wrong.
doesn't matter right or wrong. If you stand in it and you just say it with confidence, you're gonna get a lot of people who are like, I fucking believe that.
There's certain people out there, I'm not even gonna give any specifics, that are so they get addicted to tweets and retweets. And like they just start saying the crazy shit because they're getting all
Because they
these
get the retweets. It's the same thing with virtue signaling, where it's like, is it so crazy to think that everyone's equal? It's like,
oh, look at this, dude.
well, it depends what you get for him.
Just getting rid of the whole
It's not
team.
bad.
He
is 24 though. He is part of your future.
And by the way,
Not anymore. He's part of your future.
Well, yeah.
and by the way, the one
need
good
target.
thing is that Jerry Jones is not scared to trade away a bunch of draft picks.
I love how they can just
He's not scared to trade away
I
a
know.
bunch.
They can Photoshop anybody, so now they immediately put him in a Cowboys jersey and it looks flawless.
Yeah, right?
That is so crazy.
I can't believe it.
But for what?
dude.
For what though?
It's got to be
What
a
if
number
they're like
one.
for Ezekiel Elliott?
There's got to be a number one draft
It's
pick.
gotta be
I don't know
number one.
how.
Because he was a first round draft pick.
It seems to me what Gruden is doing is he's getting rid of everybody in the locker room who may not be his guy. And he knows he's got 10 years.
I gotta rebuild.
He's going to take a beating for 2 or 3 years in the press. And I think he's got in his mind, by this time, I will have stockpiled enough draft picks and people to build a team.
First rounder.
A first rounder?
For next year, first rounder, we got a lot of first round picks.
Oh,
dude.
that's a mid round first rounder. The Cowboys would be like 8-8 probably.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, Chicago keeps. I mean, they were looking good. They've lost some close games.
Cowboys got fleeced, is what that guy says.
Yeah.
Who's
good.
calling? Is he gonna take caller?
Do you, or how mad are you
Yeah.
by getting, because that dude.
Cleo
that-
Mack.
But the number, who's that cornerback they drafted last year or the year before?
Yeah, Corey
He's on the block too.
Joseph.
They put him on the block yesterday.
put him
Well,
on
why
the
not?
block.
Get shit for him.
That's
Dude.
what I think too. If your season's gonna suck, let's start, and he'll build his
Dude,
team.
Dude, here in the NFL or even the NBA, if you ain't winning, you should be tanking.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that sucks so bad.
It
Especially
sucks.
for the first 6 games of the season, you still have a chance, even if you're like 2-4. You're
Dude,
like, we
if
can
you
turn
tell
this
me
around.
we can get
You still have
Bosa,
hope.
if we can get Bosa,
Yeah.
that kid that got hurt, but he was like a monster at Ohio State, and he's like, I'm out. What a great move, by the way.
Smartest
Fuck
thing
you.
he ever did.
Said,
And by
I'm
the
done.
way, he quits, he's out, and then boom,
Smoked.
Ohio State just goes to shit.
I hate the people who are getting on this kid. If I'm 20 years old, 19 years old, and you've got an abdomen issue, which have you ever tore a muscle, done something to your abs?
No.
Those linger. But they also, if you fuck around with it and you go out and you play when you still kind of have it, it leads to other injuries. So you telling me he should risk his financial future?
Because that's all they are. They're not really there to
No.
play for Ohio State. They're not really to rep there. I mean,
No.
that's a nice bonus, but like that's not where you're there. But it's a trade show.
Yeah.
You know?
And so if Ohio State is going to say, listen, you come back and play, and if you get injured, we're going to guarantee you $20 million, then I would do
okay.
it. But if you're not going to guarantee me the money I know I'm going to make, why am I risking that for you?
Yeah.
I know, and I don't even understand the people who are going crazy. Are these college kids, man? Remember McCaffrey sat out that bowl game, right?
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, if you know
It's
you're
not
going to
like
be
basketball where the odds of you getting injured are minor.
Yeah.
Every extra game in football is like you got a chance to go.
Yeah.
Dude,
Call-
what was that kid, Marcus Lattimore?
Yeah.
For South Carolina?
Yeah.
Where he had 2 of those injuries.
Then he
Yeah,
blew
they-
out his knee again.
What they got to do is as soon as you're like a number 1 high level guy, you should have somebody be allowed to get your insurance for you, so you get $5 million. to get in.
actually a
603,
great
you're
idea.
on with Josh Wolf. He's got he's controlled chaos.
613. Where are you calling from? What-
630. 630.
This guy.
Where is that?
Chicago, Illinois. What's up, bros?
Chicago,
Fuck the
Illinois,
Bears.
Chi-town.
Fuck the Bears.
That
So what's
Patriots game
going
with the
on,
Bears
dude?
yesterday.
So I got, I've been on the street. I've heard some rumors about the Raiders and why they're trading away so many players.
Are you from fucking Canada? What's
Let's
that
get
accent?
this. Let's get this inside scoop from a guy
Okay.
from Chicago who's got inside scoop about something going on in Oakland. Let's hear it.
Oh, I only have the inside scoop because they traded Khalil Mack, and the reason I heard they traded Khalil Mack was because he was caught fucking John Gruden's wife, and that's why I hear they're also trading him.
You're just making shit up.
Oh, wow.
You're making
You
shit
think
up.
his wife is fucking Cooper and Mac?
Sounds realistic.
Come on. You got black dick on the brain.
But do it in reverse. There was a train ran on his wife. Then it all makes sense.
By the way,
Let's start the rumor right now.
That should be
Yeah.
a porno series.
630, would you like to come on Tinfoil Hat?
Hey, fuck you.
You should do a month of tinfoil hat sports conspiracies.
Oh, we do that. We do that once in a while. Yeah.
It's a
I've
great
got-
rumor to
I've got
start.
some more rumors.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So the thing about Tiger Woods winning the PGA Tour,
Yeah.
was his wife was totally okay with him hooking up, just not with women. So he's turned to
So he fucked John Gruden?
That's why he's playing so well.
Oh, because he's
Not
getting.
HGH, it's the tranny hookers that are making him play better.
God, this
Good.
one's
I
the
like
worst
it.
call
I
to
like
the
it.
greatest
I like
call.
it. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
You're calling all
Honestly,
the
I was
time
thinking of
now.
hanging up on you immediately without saying anything, but now I'm really happy I did not. What else you got? I like this.
So,
I like this.
By
Tiger
the
Woods
way,
is fucking gay hookers.
These rumors are like ridiculous, but also kind of like
They're like theories.
maybe.
Yeah, it's like, where'd you hear this? Alex Jones.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
kind of stuff.
all right.
Okay, do you got any more?
That's all I got for you guys this
Oh,
week.
okay.
I might go back in like a week
What's
or
your name?
two.
What's your
I've gotta
name?
check in on some people.
Yeah.
What's your name?
About
You're our,
stuff
cons-
off for you
you're,
guys.
cons- you're our conspiracy consultant.
Can we save his number so that we know that he's calling in? So with these hot scoops, Johnny, thank you.
You're a Hot Scoops correspondent.
Yeah,
What's your
Hot
name, buddy?
Hot scoops.
I'm not telling you guys my name.
Oh, shit.
Robbie, though.
What do you want to go?
What's your
Rumerati?
name?
Rumerati?
Rumerati?
I love
Okay,
that.
Rumerati. Nice.
Rumerati.
The 630,
And
Rumerati.
you should start calling the Raiders rumors groomers.
Yeah,
Oh,
groomers. I
nice.
respect that,
Yeah,
dude. Oh, you
groomers.
made Rumerati laugh.
Oh, dude. If you can crack Rumerati, you know you're a real comic.
Not easy.
Thanks, Rumerati.
That's fucking great,
All right.
dude. Thanks for
Later,
calling
bro.
in.
Out of those two, which one do you think is more likely? Out of those, if I was going to say
good
one of these
question,
two
good
is real,
question.
one of these two is real.
Tiger Woods sort of seems gay.
For sure.
I believe if you had
But-
just said Khalil Mack and not also Amari Cooper, maybe.
A train's a train, dude.
A train.
There's no one-man train.
Well, dude, it's like, where'd they just say that there was a huge rumor that somebody's fucking somebody's girl?
That happens constantly
All
with,
the time.
with trades or
We
like
talk about
there's
it.
other things that goes into it. If you do that, which just happens.
Oh, Butler was banging Cat.
Yeah,
Carly
yeah.
Towns' ex. They said.
These women are scandalous and they threaten to disrupt the fucking whole idea. Like, look at this fucking bitch.
What did I
She
do?
fucked one of us and then she's fucked another one.
Yeah.
And they're going to tear everything apart.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what they
gonna
do.
ruin
They're
this show.
scandalous.
Is this a slow game I'm
Yeah.
playing?
Oh, look at that. That's
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
gay
That's
face, right?
fucking right there at
I like how we
Mickey's.
didn't
Mickey's
think
on
he-
Santa Monica.
I gotta tell you, that beanie is not doing him any justice.
That's to
at
cover
all.
up the AIDS fucking
You think somebody shows first?
Yeah.
On the head? That's where you can tell first on the head.
I mean,
Most
look at
people
the
don't know that.
Cavs, dude. I mean, like, everybody's just banging everybody. Like you had
Oh, I thought you meant look at Tiger's
Delonte.
But what's the point of what's the point? So my question to him would be like, "Hey, we want you to do Vanity Fair. Great. Hey, we want you." And they suggest this. Why say yes to this?
Because he's a.
Oh, because you get
At
talked
this
into it. Like,
time,
trust
at
us,
this
we're
time.
great, and then you just do it. I know exactly.
But
This
he
is
has
why,
eyes.
This is why when you're doing like a TV show, like a hosting, like, let's try one where you do it like this. And you're like, I don't like that. But you're like, let's just try it. You're like, no, because then it's up to you
That's
whether or not
what
you can
they're
use
gonna
it.
use.
So you have to say, I don't ever want that. So no, we're not doing one just for safety.
You know that happened. That exact thing happened to me. So
I believe it.
Unfortunately, like at the very beginning of when I was doing my little talk show there, I had a little run, and they wanted to do like a sizzle package to run, for a couple months
What,
before
on
that.
E?
On CMT.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
so,
yeah, yeah,
so,
yeah,
so,
yeah, sorry.
That's all right. So we're doing this thing. The guy goes, "Hey man, so for the opening of the show, we have this crosswalk. Can you do like dancing feet on the crosswalk?"
Yeah.
And I was like, he was like kind of like Tom Hanks in Big, but you're playing the piano with your feet, but for the crosswalk. And I was like, no. I go, because I said, these are the kind of things that I'm going to say no, and you're going to say, just do it. And I'm going to say, okay, but don't air it. And it's going to end up.
Yeah, but then why are we even wasting the film?
That's what I said. So why
I
would
don't want it.
So
that happened to me.
He said to me, he goes, well, I have it here that the network wants to see it, so let's just shoot it. I go, okay, let me tell you something. I'm going to shoot it. But if it comes back, because I get final, I'm just going to take it out. Sure enough, it opened with me doing the dancing fucking feet. And I called the network and I was like, hey, I think I was pretty specific when I said, this dates it. It seems like a 1970s or 80s, and it's terrible and it's stupid. And it's not my personality dancing on a fucking sidewalk, crosswalk. And they said, well, the test audiences. I'm like, you did not send the opening to the test audiences.
Yeah, you're just saying.
By the way, fuck testo audiences.
And also, okay, testo, that means you have to come back to me and say, hey, Josh, just so you know, it tested really well.
And I
How do you
still
want to
say,
proceed?
take it out.
Yeah, they didn't do that. They just go test audiences. Like,
Well, thankfully, they ended up taking it out. But it was one of those, just like you said, they just want you to shoot it. And once they shoot it,
and
they
then
won't
all
care.
bets are who knows.
Yeah.
But you know this is corny, and you guys don't know what's cool and what's not. I do because I'm the artist.
Yep.
So fucking let me fucking do it.
It's amazing how we have people who have no entertainment talent at all deciding entertainment.
Yeah.
And it's not even that. You see this like on the road with some comedy clubs, right? Where like some guy was a food and beverage dude at TGI Fridays, and there's an opening at the Chuckle Shack, and he gets hired there, and now he's not only GM, he's watching comedy and telling us whether it's funny or not. The dude who loves Nickelback is telling us who's funny or not.
And then you'll get occasionally, a club owner where they'll get like a complaint or something, and you'll be like, yeah, you probably should never come back. This isn't for you. I don't even know what you're talking about, but if you're going to complain, you're not the guy for this place.
Hey, here's some
and then
free
it's like,
tickets to
cool,
the-
thank you.
Yeah.
That's the right answer always.
I was at a club this weekend that I'd never been to.
Stop bragging.
It's a tiny little
Why are you
club.
bragging?
And if you want to go somewhere and try new material, and it's like the room is packed and live, but it's a tiny room. It's in
We've
Vermont.
been to Flappers.
It's Vermont. It's the Vermont Comedy Club.
Oh, cool. I want to go there.
It is.
I've heard about it.
It's
I
a
wanna go there.
really cool gig, but the guy used to be a comic.
Uh-huh.
And I said to him, I said, I go, thanks. I had a great weekend. I said, you know what's underrated is the fact that you have a bathroom in the green room.
Yeah.
And he said, I used to be a comic. It was the first thing that we said was we got to have a bathroom in the
Yeah,
green
you
room.
don't have to walk out through the show. It's like, come on, let me just piss here or take a dump.
I know it seems so small to people who aren't doing it, but to have the bathroom in the green room, because I shit before every show.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Okay.
shit and then walk out and see.
Humble brag.
Yeah. But I don't want to shit and come out and see, half the people who are going to.
I would love if you get like Bill Hicks big and be like, I know he says always shit before the shows. You got to do that. You go, and then it's like, no, I said I always shit.
Yeah.
It's not you
Not
must shit.
everybody. I was told when I
Yeah,
started.
shit like that. That's great. That's great.
Really important.
I went to Edmonton. You've been there?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, dude, when you said you would put me up in the condo, I just assumed the opener was going to be here and it'd be shitty. He goes, no, I'm a comic. I'm not going to fucking do that.
Yeah.
It's like
They have
actually a
nice
nice
condos.
investment condo. And you're like,
Huge
yeah,
difference.
thanks.
Nice ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need former comics running
Yeah.
shit.
It makes it so much better.
There's a club in San Diego, I'm not going to say its name, where the green room is right in front of the stage.
It's awful. You can't
It's
come in and out. You're a
awful.
prisoner. In or out, you're a prisoner.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah. But they always leave a lot of weed in that green room.
That is nice.
That is.
I don't play
So
that.
I generally, and there's a Miss Pac-Man game right in the middle.
Yeah, I don't play that just because of all the
Yeah.
payment issues that
All
I've
the
heard of
coke
over the
problems.
years.
At the.
No, not
not
the
the Palace.
Palace. We're not
Oh,
talking
yeah.
the
Yeah, yeah,
Palace.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love the
There's
Palace.
just too many
Palace
people
is a
going, I
great
didn't get
place to
paid, I didn't
play.
get paid, I didn't get paid. I'm like, right, I'm
We're
not
talking
going
about
to
different clubs.
Yeah. Oh wait, you had. I know who you're talking about. People weren't getting paid.
Oh, yeah, dude.
No, it happens a lot. Too much to where it's like,
Ari and I,
Yeah,
this
that-
is
that
before
Comic-Con
Ari
one.
blew up. Ari, Red Band, and I decided to do a show during Comic-Con.
which is like, nobody's going to sell tickets.
Yeah. So once Ari did it, Joe Rogan
I'll come
found
down.
out. Joe's like, I'll do it. We're like, oh, shit. And then
Now we're selling tickets.
now Joe Rogan did it. So then Doug Benson wants to do it. And now Doug Benson's doing it. Jim Norton wants to do it.
Didn't
So
Posehn
Wait, all on
come
the
down
same
too?
show?
what?
Didn't Brian Posehn come to that too?
No, he didn't.
All on the same show?
So
Same
we go
weekend,
from
yeah.
this, and this is before Ari blew up, so it's like this small show to this theater show. So we do the show. So Friday night's the show. We did a Thursday. That was okay. Friday night gets big. And then the next night I'm doing a naughty show. And the naughty show, it was me, Tara Patrick. It wasn't even that packed, right? The owner goes, I get a call. Oh, hey, dude, I forgot to take $300 out of the night before, so I'm going to take it out of this one. I go, oh, no, that's not happening. These are two different shows. He goes, no, I'm doing it. I go, no, you're not. For an hour.
back and forth. The best
I
was
put my girlfriend on. We do something called Send in the Jew.
Yeah.
My girlfriend, whenever
I like that one.
there's some,
Send in the Jew.
because as an artist,
Yeah.
you can't negotiate because you're like, I don't want to lose this gig. You send in a suit,
also,
they'll light them the
to
fuck
a Jew,
up.
that is the art form.
Yes.
Is the negotiation.
Negotiation.
Right? So she goes in, and she's a pit bull, and she's like going at it, and she's like, I'm done. I go get the phone. I go, okay, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to call up Joe Rogan, Doug Benson,
the
Jim
best.
Norton, and go, I can't pay you what I agreed to because this guy's keeping the cash. He goes, whoa, 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 whoa. He goes, fine, I'll pay you. Over $300.
Dude, he did the same. He did one to me where it's like I get 50 comps per show, and I was like, okay. And then we start selling well.
He gets 50 comps?
He gets to put in 50 people per show, which is now I don't do any comps. No comps allowed.
Yeah,
It's
you
like we just won't be full. I don't want few people in there. But I get it when you're not selling tickets.
Yep.
Like I get you got to fill up your room. And then Wendy from the Comedy Works does it great. She'll do it if she needs to, and so you trust her. But anyway, every show had exactly 50 comps, and we sold out every show. So that means you're like, how lucky it was that you had exactly 150 in there, and then another 50 people even showed up.
Crazy how that happened every night.
Yeah, every night. Not even like faking it, like 42 one show, like exactly 50. Like, come on, you're keeping that money. I worked the door at the club.
He charged me. So I came home once, and my manager said, "What happened down there?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And
What are you talking about? Yeah.
he got an email. He said, "I got a full page email from this guy."
Yeah.
And
It's amazing how long your emails when you're blown out on coke.
because he said
Tough
that
to edit.
I broke. He said I broke his microphone. And I was like, "How?" And he
And then
said,
you're like, yeah, I killed that shit.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you saying? Is this metaphor?
but he said there's a dent in the microphone.
Oh, fuck.
So he's charging you $200. I was like, okay, so
First of all, they're $100. The Sennheiser's microphones are
I mean,
$99.
who's paying for this? The U.S. government?
yeah, but he's like, it's $200, and he's going to need a microphone deposit for the next time you come down. And I was like, hey, that's a no to both of those.
Yeah.
And just tell him there doesn't have to be.
Hard pass.
There doesn't have to be a next time.
Yeah.
But like, you're not taking a microphone deposit. That is banana cakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
It's crazy because that guy could be perfect. Like
It's a great place.
Yeah, and he's a cool guy sometimes. It's
And
just
by the
like-
way, I love his staff.
Yeah.
The staff is
It's
cool.
San Diego.
Yeah.
It's like Gaslight this. You're in a square
so
block
good.
of the most pretty people
So
on the
good.
fucking planet.
So good.
yeah,
The
Right?
hotel's nice.
hotel's great.
Hotel's
I
great.
up in the hotel, dude. It had that weird like shower rate, where and you know that's where just rich dudes pay hot San Diego chicks just to shower. Am I what?
Dude, they had the whoever the not stewardess, but whoever greets you when you get to the hotel. And it's this hot chick who's like 22, 23, and you're like, oh, cool. And she's cute, and she's like, oh, I'll walk you to your room. You're like, walk me to my room?
Oh yeah.
And then I start thinking, like, is this a thing? And it's like, she comes in, she goes all the way in first. And I'm
Starts
like,
taking off her clothes.
I mean, it seemed like that. And I'm like, am I not making, it seems like I should make a move here and be like, let's do it. And then I did, and I was like, did I leave something on the table here?
That's the worst when you
That's
think.
so
"Did I
funny
leave
if you
something on
yeah
the
if
table?"
if there was something happened, like you weren't hip to something that happens.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, is this a
the
thing
guy
that
just didn't go
happened?
I
for it.
learned that when I was in college. I had 2 times where insanely hot women, like out of my league hot chicks, laid in my bed and slept overnight. And because white guys, we watch romantic comedies and we're like, oh, dude, this girl wants to be respected and loved and someone to
and like,
listen
that's
to
not
her when
exactly
she wants
reality.
to talk, They want knuckle draggers, right? And I didn't realize that. And then 2 days later, it's like, oh, I want you to
No,
hit
a lot
on
of
me.
girls just want to sleep in your bed.
Yeah.
And
No,
you're
no,
like,
they were like, you should have hit on me. I was there to fuck and you didn't do it. I'm like, why do you tell me?
Yeah, I want to
They're
cuddle.
like, we did. We laid into your bed.
You think I want to cuddle on a twin bed, motherfucker?
Yeah. I'm on a futon.
I'm on a fucking.
I had a chick in Denver who was like, I don't want to do anything. I was like, okay. And then we're laying there. I was like, sure, no. And then like after like 2 minutes of laying there, she like sat up and then took her bra off. And I was like, oh, okay. All right.
yeah.
Oh, you wanted me to push you a little bit.
Yeah.
I got it. Sorry.
Yeah, you're giving us mixed signals. LA, oh, dude, nothing drives me crazier than white beta cucks. This town was driving me nuts. I went to the Comedy Store last night, and the crowd was insane. So I go to check in, and there's this woman with her son, and her son is this super, like, femi white guy. And I tease her, I don't care. But I was listening to him, and I don't know who the comic was, but I'm pretty sure it's Tony Hinchcliffe. And
Yeah.
I heard him basically say, enough with white guys. We don't need white guys doing comedy. More this chick, more that. And nothing drives me fucking more nuts.
It's here's where they've lost it. It's not, I want to support female comics. I like a black voice. It's no more white voice.
Yeah.
It's not just like propping somebody up. It's taking someone else down. It's kind of Pauly logic, where Pauly, when Renazizi started doing better, he wasn't like, I want to be the #1 guy, so let me do more movies. He was like, let me shit on Renazizi and keep him down.
Yeah.
We're like, that's not the right answer. The right answer is just propping up people you do like.
And by the way, I don't even understand why you need the platform, really. Like, the people are there for you to support.
Yeah.
Find the people you want to support and support them.
I like Arcade Fire. You like fucking whoever.
So support it. But why do you have to tell me who you don't support?
Yeah.
That is what's crazy to me. I don't need to know who
If
you
you
don't
like
support.
Bieber, fucking go like Bieber.
I don't
I'm
give
not
a
into
fuck.
it,
Yeah,
but
I
like,
don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's funny, you know. What would you say is your like the people who show up to your shows?
White nationalists. And,
Do you get some white?
no, I don't.
What would you say is your demo?
I mean, you know, it's varied a little bit, but if I had to pick a dead in the middle, college educated, white.
Is it like 25 to 35, that age range?
Oh yeah, 25 to 35, probably 65% dude.
So for me, and it's interesting, like this weekend really nailed it home for me. But for me, I'm like 65% women, but like 35 to 50 couples.
35 to, okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't get as many couples.
I get a lot of
some.
fucking couples, but it really, what you talk about dictates who's going to come to your show, right?
For sure.
Like,
So you don't need to tell me who you don't support. Just go support what you
Just go
like.
support them.
Yeah. How about this also? Buy tickets in advance.
Yeah.
Don't you? I know it's a $3 ticket charge, but you guys are fucking killing me because the shows are great.
That's potheads. They're not gonna.
The shows are great, but nobody's buying tickets, so everybody's freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
Dude, I do
And
this,
then
yeah,
it's a-
exactly. They get mad, but I do the same thing. Like I would go like Star Wars opening day. I'm like, 2 tickets for Star Wars, please. And like, we've been sold out for a month. I'm like, my bad. Give me 2 to the Notebook then. It's like, yep,
Here's the weird thing.
irresponsible.
I have this tinfoil hat podcast doing well. The demographics are like heavily men. Heavily men. I even say it's like
They're into more conspiracies.
like 90-10, 80-20.
Makes sense to me.
Also,
but
you're a man running.
That group of females that come, I'm not lying when I tell you they are smoking hot. Like,
Really?
I am blown away. I'm like, you listen to the podcast? You're like, oh, yeah, I love it. I'm like, you are way too hot to be in the lizard people. You know what I'm saying? It's mine. Like, on Twitter, when they show up, I'm like, holy fuck. What are you into?
Yeah, and meanwhile, fucking Rumarazzi's here on
Yeah,
this show.
He's calling in on his walkie-talkie.
Yeah, I'm walking on the streets of Chicago.
Now, what do you think Crystalia's fan base is?
Women,
you see 'em
hot
like,
chicks.
next
It's
level
crazy.
hot.
When he's on stage in the main room and you walk in that room, I'm like, these people are not here to see anybody, you can tell, but D'Elia.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Same thing with Maz.
Yeah.
With the Arabs.
Yep.
Yeah, you
But
get on,
dude-
you follow Maz, and they look at you angry because you're the worst Maz there is.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, you are not Maz, you're terrible at Maz. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be Maz. Maz is done. You fucking awful Maz.
So,
This guy is not Maz.
Yeah.
He's definitely not. But
dude,
D'Elia's
this
crowd,
is how much D'Elia, how many chicks go see D'Elia's show. He had to bring an opener that looks just like D'Elia to handle all the
runoff
assets
chicks.
around. He had to bring stunt
It's like,
dick.
it's not fair to these women who shave their legs looking for puss. Somebody's got to be there for
They
it.
bleach
Run
their
off.
assholes. He has to take care of them.
when people reach out to me online, like, how do you think I should meet a woman? I always tell them the same thing. Go to a Chris D'Elia show. the run over.
Dude,
There's-
that was the best of Pauly. When you opened for
can't
Pauly,
fuck it
it's
up.
all these hot chicks who liked him when they were 12. Now they're 26, 27, and they came, shaved their legs, ready to fuck. He was terrible. And they're like, oh, well, I've already shaved these legs. I ain't wasting it. Well, I guess you were pretty good at opening. You want to do it?
Wait,
Yeah.
does he still have young people come to see his shows?
This was 10, 15 years ago. I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, dude, up until recently, he was getting a lot of Showtime stuff.
Yeah.
He had that one guy that recently passed away.
Showtime would just buy his things. They were so bad. They would do like the hot tamales of comedy.
Yeah.
Their specials.
Yo, that was what's
were
his
so
face?
bad.
Scott
What's his name?
Montoya.
Montoya. They were the worst ones.
You'd be watching them. They'd have like fucking Homeland, followed by the fucking Mexicans.
He'd
of
spend
fucking
$5
Mexico.
grand. He'd spend $5 grand on a special. He'd say, "I'll shoot 10 of them. If I can sell 3, I make my money, and then plenty more."
Yeah.
And so I remember shitting on his special to somebody, and somebody goes, "I actually work for him." like in the back of the Comedy Store. So maybe you want to take that back? I'm like, no, I don't want to take it back.
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
That's why I said it. Yeah.
She goes, fuck off. I'm like, okay, this guy's an asshole. I'm not going to.
By the way, that wall you put up at Cap City looks great.
It looks great, right?
They kept it. It's
I know,
amazing.
and they put the uplighting on. You can make it whatever color you want.
It looks amazing.
I just went back.
It looks. But you know one thing I did know that I found out during the middle of my show: don't lean on that wall.
Oh, it's not sturdy.
No.
Did it almost fall?
Yeah.
Why they prop it up?
But it looks. It changed the entire look
cool
of the
now.
whole club.
Because I did Caps like with Brody and Jim Florentine.
Got to be a year and a half, 2 years ago, right?
I did it
So it
last
must
November, almost a year ago.
So Ari, I took your advice. I'm not going to put out the special this week.
Good,
I was just
good,
going to
good.
put it. I just want to put it out. But
You
he
wanna
says I should do a
promote it,
campaign.
Go on a tour of like promotion and like start calling those things in now. It's like, do you record in advance? Can we all plan it to drop near the same time?
I want to put them out separately because I broke it up into two halves, 235s. So, but I want to put out the second one
Are they linked
as
at
my
all, or no?
Christian, as my Christmas special.
You know, I just put mine out on my website.
Yeah.
You can put them out separately, but like,
Did you do a
promote
big
it.
campaign for it?
Still, like, so for me, the when I
That's
put it,
my whole thing. I just want to do it, but he like says, hold on.
so I put a campaign, but still, like, I'm not treating it like, you know, a movie where you need to get all your business done in 2 weeks. It's just not the way things.
Yeah.
It's everything's a slow trickle.
Ongoing.
Think about this. Think about.
You put it on.
I put it on my website.
But if everyone starts talking about it at once,
What is the?
They can stream it.
Off of Venmo or
No, they stream
Vimeo.
it from my I didn't Vimeo because I didn't want anyone to download it.
Oh, right.
So as long as you have a passcode, which you get when you buy it, you can watch it anytime you want. But you just can't
on your
download
website.
it on my website.
So what is the widget that you use for that?
Whatever the streaming, you go
There's
to my
a
website,
streaming
comedianjoshwolf.com, and then my
Okay,
website guy
I'll look
put it
into
on
that.
there. I can put you in touch with
I'd
him.
rather
It's-
do that.
It's $5. You can watch it anytime you want. But also, like, for me, when I started to look at the laws of diminishing returns, like I started outside of Netflix and probably HBO, I started to look at the other streaming
I don't
places.
even think HBO, to be honest with you.
HBO, yeah, HBO.
HBO, yeah.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
outside of those two, I started to think, do I really want to be on? Do I want it to be on Amazon? Nobody's going to Amazon for
Amazon
comedy.
could get into the game and they just haven't yet.
They just haven't.
I
So,
think
but for me,
Netflix is nervous though.
Netflix is just putting out too many bad specials.
Okay, here's the rub on that. One, you go like, if I'm an audience member, if I'm a viewer, it's like none of these specials are like important because it's like I put out a lot of them, Kevin James type things, you know, or Rock. Well, Rock at least was like a name, but like yeah, there's a bunch of shitty ones. But at the same time, they have so many viewers that it almost doesn't matter. Like, I'm less interested as a viewer in like, oh, here's some new comic. Let me check him out. I'm not going to do that as much anymore. But the sheer amount of people who maybe instead of 80% of those like comedy viewers going to check out everyone, it goes down to 15.
Yeah.
It's still so many people that are checking out your special.
I agree, but I think I would think they'd be doing better for comedy as a whole if they were more selective about what they're putting
The
on.
thing is, they want everyone for each category. So they have like children's programming,
Yeah.
which like you and I won't even notice that, but your daughter's too old now. But like a 6-year-old would notice it. So a mom is like, I'm gonna get Netflix because they do stuff for my 6-year-old, but it doesn't take them any time. So with like the serious or the woke comedy or the fucking celebrity comedy, that doesn't come out of my viewing time.
No.
I'm only getting Segura and whatever, and they're doing a better job of like getting rid of. So I don't see the Bolivian comics.
Do you think
Bolivian comic?
Do you think that people now, because it used to be like people are churning out specials?
It's
dude.
right. It's not a special, and it's. What? Go ahead. What do
Well,
you
I was going to say, like, Chris Rock, it's every 3 or 4 years. I also
Chris
think
Rock has done one 8 years. Was the last one.
I also think, like, just comedy in general, the incubation period for jokes. I think people rush through them.
Yeah, well, a lot of them want to be Burr and CK.
Yeah.
And here's the deal: now that there's so many platforms, for the first time, it's on us. It's on the comedians, the ones that are able to put it out anywhere, to say, no, it's not time yet.
Yeah.
Just because I have the deal available, just because I have a network saying we want you, which before is like, how can I ever turn this down? I'm looking for your approval. Now it's like, thank you, I appreciate it. I'll be ready in 19 months.
I agree with that.
And it's for us to do.
Yeah.
And I don't think too many is a problem because music has 6 new albums every week.
True.
And lots of them are selling out theaters.
True.
You know?
And if
So
you
it's
wanna
up to us
see
to
these
put out
guys-
something great
Yeah.
and stand out that way.
If you want to see them live, you could go to SeatGeek. That's right, SeatGeek. The promo code. What is it? What is
Smooth
it?
read.
I looked on SeatGeek today for Dodgers
What
Red
is that
Sox
promo
tickets.
code? Punch. Punch Drunk, go to SeatGeek, download the app, use the promo code SeatGeek, and you get $20 towards your first purchase. That's right.
That means the
And you wanna
Dodgers tickets are only $1,500.
Dude, I paid it last year. I used SeatGeek last year, paid it when I saw the Dodgers high on shrooms, which is funny.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I
Which
do
is
like-
funny because you were talking about, what were you just talking about? I can't even remember. I lost the thought. But anyways, I went there. I went high on shrooms.
I
and
do
it
like
was
how they
great.
give you like this is a good deal for tickets, this is a shitty deal for tickets. So it's up to you. But like you know, I mean, you can go like best deal, you can go like cheapest, or you can also like I can only spend up to 1,000, or up to 500, up to 200, whatever it is. Like
Yeah.
of that, and sometimes like no tickets available. Like okay,
I
well,
wonder
I'm
if the
bored.
ticket's going to be super expensive now because of Boston.
I bet.
They are really. The
let's
Dodgers.
look them up. Let's see what
By
we
the way,
got.
I was just in Joshua Tree and saw something when I was shrooming that I'd never seen before in my
What?
life.
Best
What?
place to shroom.
A bean?
No. Have you ever seen a lightning storm that lasts
Sorry,
like
those
3
aren't that
hours?
expensive.
From far away, or from on you.
It was in the desert. It was like 3 hours. And not just like once every 10 seconds and once every 30 minutes or whatever. It was like once every 15 seconds, the whole sky lit up. It was intense, and it lasted
Mushrooms.
hours, and I was fucked up. But I had never seen anything like it before in my entire life. That lit up an entire horizon.
I saw it. I
insane.
saw in Croatia.
And you could
this
do
year, so
that
we were
with
on an island, and
SeatGeek,
from the
man.
mainland. You could see it, and it was just like, and it would light everything up. You're like, that's so cool, but it wasn't raining on us. But
No.
it was storming
yeah,
over there.
Amazing. It was
That-
Live
shrooms,
shows,
that would've been
live show. You can see music, comedy.
Yeah.
Get your shrooms. Go and
Hey,
watch
look at-
Ari's new Jew show he's doing.
That's right.
At the Comedy Store.
I think it's
a
sold out
Jew
in the
show?
Mango.
You doing a
Okay.
Jew show?
I'm doing a theme show all about Jews. It's my
Yeah,
next hour.
yeah,
Good
yeah,
luck.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
all
So,
about Jews?
Yeah.
all
Wow.
about Jews.
Judaism.
SeatGeek loves Jews. Okay.
Hey, look up on SeatGeek. Try to find tickets for Shrooms in Joshua Tree.
Yeah. See, if they got
what
shrooms
comes
in
up.
Joshua. I'm going to see a lot of live music.
So, like, look,
now.
see that red dot in the middle? That's some guy's like, I want $14,000 for this. It's like, all right, well, you're getting a red.
Oh my God! He's asking for $2,000 for that.
Look at the
And
one
then
above
right
the
next
dugout.
door.
Yeah,
That's
7,000.
$7,000.
But that's right behind home plate.
Dude, if
Yeah,
I was
get
a
two
baller, I
seats
would
over,
totally
get
do
5,000.
that.
Yeah, for sure, right? I'm just like, what's the most expensive ticket? That's what I'll get.
$9,000.
A little much.
Now we
Oh, that's a
Thank
good
you,
red.
SeatGeek.
You know, my son was the bat boy for the Sox when they played the Dodgers a couple years ago.
Oh,
Players.
really?
And it was the biggest thrill of my life. I don't know about his. But he was wearing the uniform. And I was just like, oh my
That's so
fucking
cool. I would love to have
God.
been a ball boy.
Dude, he would run out. He was a bat boy for the Cardinals. He was standing. This is when La Russa was
Bat boy.
still.
What does a bat boy do?
He runs out and picks up the bats.
Wow. As they
Yeah,
So,
if they
what's
drop the bat, right?
He likes a lot of teams.
No, but they would let.
do they sit in the dugout or do they
Sit in the dugout the whole time.
Wow.
And I
Eating
knew the
sunflower
guy
seeds.
who ran the visitors clubhouse, and he was like, "Does your son want a bat boy? Because they don't bring their bat boys with them." I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" So he got to. I have a picture of him high fiving Albert Pujols as he crossed home plate after a home run, and he's got these little pants.
Hall of Famer.
It's so great, and he was skinny little Jew. But they only had pants that fit grown-ups. So his pants fell down, so he would run out on the field, but with one hand
Holding
around
it.
his belt like this. It's super fun.
That's so funny.
Dude, I would love to get that for my son. I have a son also named Ari. He's got that disease where he looks way older. And if there's any teams out there who can have something for a kid in need, a sick kid in need who's got balding and a
That's
beard.
so interesting, dude. It's like, you love baseball.
I do
You're
love
like,
that.
why can't you get dude, I've never gotten a ball. My dream is to get a
Steve
ball.
Burns pitches out first pitches everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to catch a
Steve
ball.
Byrne does?
Let me show
Yeah,
you.
he throws first pitches out like at every
I throw
stadium.
first pitches.
What? It's crazy. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah. I threw a first pitch out in Fenway. And,
What?
And the guy asked me, he was like, "How big a shirt do you wear?" I go, "You better make me one that's big enough to cover up my boner, because I'm gonna be pretty happy running out to that mound."
That's so funny.
I went out. I threw out the first pitch
He's
in
got a
Oakland.
bat
They
in
booed
his
me.
pants.
Booed you? Why?
They full on. So they said to me, they go, "Hey, so we're gonna have somebody else. It was just gonna be you, but we got somebody else who's just coming in. And they're gonna do it in front of you, but you're the real guy." And I was like, "Well, should we just have him do it?" And they go, "No, we want you to do it." And in walks this dude in uniform. He's got more medals on him, and I'm like, "Oh shit." So
Look at this.
this is me in Tampa throwing out the first pitch.
What? That's great. So cool.
Why? How do you get this?
I
Steps
call
over the
them
line. Steps
and I
over.
say, "Hey, can I throw out the first pitch?
You call. Hey,
You
Tampa.
just call them?
well, I know
Hey,
this guy.
hey, Devil Rays.
This dude who's catching. But you,
By
if-
the way, there's
Let's see this
there's
pitch.
nobody
Come on.
at that game.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Dude.
Inside heat.
if you called the PR people, that's how I did it with the Cubs too.
And
If
like,
you
I'm
called
an influencer.
and say, my name's so and so. This is how many followers I have. This is what I do.
Please do
I'm
not
gonna be-
Google me because I'm not a desirable. But just know that I have this many people. If you look too deep, you will
Not
not
a
be allowed to have me.
Not a desirable. I've never heard that term before.
Where's the one you get booed?
I got booed in Oakland.
Why?
Heavy boo.
Because you're.
The guy who went out in front of me. So
yeah.
he's dressed so many medals. And they go, ladies and gentlemen, it is our honor. This dude he's apparently rescued more servicemen. Did more rescue missions in his plane than any pilot ever. He's got Purple Heart. Every medal you could have, this dude has. His entire announcement, his bio, takes from third base line to when he gets on top of the mound. There's a crescendo building of cheers. And when he hits that mound, they go, please welcome Captain John Lewis. And the whole place goes, ah! Throws a strike. Standing O when he walks off. When they go, she goes, okay, you're up. And I was like, oh.
Why would you not reverse that order? You chose the order on that.
The guy in the announcement just goes, Josh Wolf. He didn't say anything. My foot hadn't even crossed the third baseline. There was a crescendo of boos building
Why?
up. When I got to the mound, the whole
God.
place was like,
Because he's like not a hero.
yeah,
It's like he fought for
You're a
me.
hero in my book, dude. You're a hero in my book.
Yo,
If it was me, they're like, he advocates against the war. He says that they're murderers and they need to say no.
He's got
That'd be a
four
good follow.
abortions.
He's got 2 abortions paid for 1.
did one on his own. Yeah, it wasn't great. But you guys could do it.
No.
Wow, I would love to.
What would you say is
Do
your
you
favorite
think there's
team?
any way
Yankees.
he could get past the
Yankees.
amazing racist?
But I
the
could,
Yankees
I could do maybe
would
the
be-
Yankees in another ball.
Yes.
Another, like, Yankees in Kansas City.
But you'd have to throw it out for Kansas
Oh,
City.
right, good point. But I could just go to a ballpark. I could go Kansas City versus Milwaukee.
Yes.
I would still be cool as fuck.
100%.
Or do you think you could pitch it right?
Yeah, I'd roll it.
I practice, by the way.
I do
You
it
should.
cricket
you don't want
style,
John
and I
Wall
fucking.
that shit.
That'd be so fun.
I practice.
I practice too.
I practice. I took my brother.
You practiced?
I practiced 100.
I get
you
brodied.
guys-
I was
Did you
gonna get
guys-
ridiculed. You get ridiculed.
Did you guys see Jeff Kent in Houston?
No.
This guy is the 2001 National League MVP.
2001, Jeff Kent?
Yeah, 2001 Jeff Kent.
He's retired, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
retired.
By the way,
Should
he
be in the Hall of
hates
Fame.
ethnic
Like
people.
he's never thrown
Should
a
be in the
ball
Hall
in
of
his
Fame, by the
life.
way.
Really?
He will be, but he was an asshole.
Total asshole.
He was an asshole.
Skip.
People didn't like him. Enough of this with the clickings. Okay, we're a professional show.
No, that's not it.
That's his son.
That's his son. His
Not
son
bad,
did pretty
not
well.
bad. Not a good curve.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
I saw it on Twitter. It was awful.
Look
We're
it up
gonna
and show us.
we're gonna
It
get
was
your
a
first
great
pick.
Wow, you
show.
think so?
It was
Yeah,
a great
yeah,
show
yeah.
until you
And we got a whole off season to work on.
It'd be so cool.
So I've done a bunch of minor league parks too, which are also fun because the minor league parks you are a lot of times in the towns
Yeah,
where
you
you're
get a free hot
performing.
dog.
Yeah, you get a free, yeah. You get to wrestle like a 300-pound woman. Like it's a good time at those parks. But the minor league parks are a lot of fun. They have a great one in Charlotte. If you ever do that club in Charlotte, that Comedy Zone,
I've never done it yet.
I won't go anywhere.
they have
where,
one in downtown, a
Johnny
minor
used to
league park,
live.
which is great to throw.
Kansas City, they used to put us up for Stanford and Sons right in the hotel's parking lot, share the parking lot with
Yeah,
the minor league stadium.
You know he died, right?
Really?
Craig Glazer died.
Of
Yeah.
what? Drugs?
No, leukemia.
Wow.
And
Way
his-
to buck the odds, Glazer. Way to fucking mix it up.
His older brother died like 3 months before him.
So what are they still doing that
Zero
club?
Glazers.
Is the club still going?
Club's closed. The Kansas City is Glazer free.
It also was a sucky club.
And he was a bit of his wig was always crooked. And
I love the guys with the wigs. They just like, are you going to really act like we don't know?
why is it on backwards?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you should be able to
Shave
figure
your
that.
head.
If you care enough to put it on, care
All
enough
right,
to put it on
we're
right.
taking calls. Hi, you're on with Josh Wolf from Controlled Chaos.
Y'all got
828.
Cuz up in the studio today?
Who's this? Oh, cousin
Je-
Jeb.
Jeb?
How are you?
Jeb, did you watch Josh's CMT show?
That was a great
What?
show. That was a great show.
Oh, you were on that show.
Yeah,
That was fun, yeah.
it was fun.
Jeb, are you all right? Why?
No
Okay.
disrespect, but I've been busy, boys, today dealing with these little goddamn keyhole pussy tight damn servers and stuff, man. I told this one today I wanted to sleeve her out, boys.
What are you talking
Sleeve
about?
her out? What does that even
What
mean?
does that even mean? What is wrong with you?
If you were gonna guess what sleeve her out means,
I don't even know.
Did he say slave her out?
Slave her.
Sleeve her out.
Well, yeah, slave would be cool too. She's got them vegan teeth too. You know, they're kind of rounded. Looks like she don't eat a lot of meat, but she'd probably take a lot of meat in that mouth. So.
Oh my
Okay.
Undesirable.
Hey, cuz.
Yeah.
Cuz.
What's up, Jeb? How you?
When you gonna come back to the Gray Eagle or whatever that damn little place is?
In Wilmington? Where's the Gray Eagle?
Well, yeah, hell, Wilmington's cool, but there was one in Asheville. I thought you come to.
Oh yeah, Gray
Asheville.
Eagle. Yeah, Asheville. Yo, I already did it on this tour. That was where I opened up this tour, but it'll be a couple more years for sure.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know, I'd sprinkle some little cousin love on you and drown you in substances that are shittily illegal. And how about them Cowboys, though? I didn't look too good this week, did they?
No, they fucking suck, dude.
Yeah,
they fucking suck.
We all suck.
I mean, the Panthers, what a great comeback for Carolina this week, though.
Crazy.
Fuck
17
the
down in the
Panthers.
fourth.
Fuck the Panthers.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
still depressed about the Braves, though, boys.
All right, Jeb.
All right, Jeb. Thanks for calling in and ruining everything.
Slave her out.
Slave her out.
I think he's. What does that mean?
I don't even know what that means.
We never know what he means.
We never know.
Yeah,
So, Nanny, did you officially set your record for least things said on the
Your
show
that's
today?
your
But I was
kid in
just,
a
like,
Red Sox uniform.
fascinated
Look, he
this
looks
time
so
for
fucking
once.
young. He looks like that fucking little kid in Hoosiers.
Let
It's
me
like,
see.
we don't have a
Let me
jersey
see.
for you.
Oh my God!
We're
Oh
almost
my
done. We're almost done.
God!
We're almost done. We're almost
Okay,
done.
we're done.
No, we're almost done.
We're done. We're done.
Yeah, I didn't talk, but at least I was interested today. Usually, like if it's just you three talking about football and
Same.
what is that lock of the week? I cannot stand lock of the week.
You're on a sports show.
Oh my
and
God.
You hate sports talk.
No, I hate 30 minutes of lock of the week. When we switch it up, it's entertaining.
Okay. We talked no
there is
NBA.
Sometimes where I fall asleep. I'm like, you guys
Yes.
talking about the
Usually
last
I'm
place
bored when
Raiders?
Ari's bored, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he's like, why are you falling asleep? It's like, because of the conversation.
Oh,
Yes.
shut the fuck up. No, because you stayed up all night.
It was also the Conor Khabib mayhem, one of the
Yes!
greatest cards in history, and we're
I
talking about
almost
the
quit.
fucking 1-5 Raiders.
I was so mad I
Why
shut
don't you
down.
just say
I
that?
did. I was like, let's get to fucking UFC. And you're like, well, wait, hold on. Let's talk about the Raiders for a minute. I'm like, oh, why?
You're so full of shit.
This can come
like I'm
anytime.
demanding Raiders talk. We're 1-5,
I
dude.
know. Why are you demanding it?
I'm not.
You were.
Thank you for fucking finally changing.
All right, NBA, are you excited?
I'm a Celtics fan, so I'm very excited.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
I
they're
mean,
gonna be
now
good.
with LeBron gone, you really have a chance. Honestly, though, anytime if you can get to the championship, you have a chance.
Yeah.
You're talking about 4 wins out of 7.
I mean, that's not necessarily true.
I think that the Celtics' biggest problem this year will be figuring out how he's going to get everybody the ball.
By the way, what a statement game. You know this about statement games
I
in
can't
the
wait to
regular
see
season.
this.
Philadelphia is kicking themselves for fucking getting demolished last year to the fucking Celtics in the playoffs. Early on, you play them if you're a 76ers fan, and it's like, are you going to say that was you guys got fucking lucky, we're smarter, we're better now, Fultz has a shot, or are you going to lose? And the Celtics like, nah, man, that wasn't a fucking that was fucking what's going to
Well,
happen
they got even a
every time.
better team now than they did when they took him on.
Exactly. So now it's like, fuck you, that's going to happen again.
Yeah.
What a
Ari,
good statement win.
The guy who should be excited is you. Go down to the Western Conference.
Let's go down to the Western Conference standings,
Dude,
please.
The Pelicans
The Pels.
are for real, dude.
Why are you a Pels fan? Just out of curiosity.
I was always a Hornets fan,
Uh-huh.
and then when
got
they
it.
moved, I moved with them.
Dude, they're for real, bro. Anthony Davis
So good.
now is into his
Oh my
body.
god, and Miratek is fucking better than Cousins ever was.
Yeah?
Not even what he ever was. Not just there.
Do you think they'll miss Rondo?
No.
No.
You don't think so?
He
No.
played well the last 5 games of the season
Right.
and the playoffs.
Dude,
but it
they're
wasn't like people like
good.
playoff Rondo. Playoff Rondo, you're talking about 11 games.
Right.
That wasn't all
But
year
he didn't
long.
help during the regular
No,
season.
no, it was
I mean,
Drew.
dude, the Rockets look a little rough.
They still
they
have
lost a
1
lot
or
of
2 more
defense.
holes to fill, but Miratek, Davis, Drew,
He's
Elfrid
so good.
Payton is really good, and Julius
I
Randle
love
off
Julius
the bench.
Randle. I love Julius.
And Darius Miller's not. These guys aren't bad.
Do you
they're
think
good.
he stays after this year?
Who?
Isn't Anthony Davis? Can he opt out after this year?
He's got some.
I don't think it's after this year. He's never mentioned leaving. So everyone who talks about him leaving is like, of course he's going to go. It's like, he's never said anything.
Yeah.
He likes playing that. They finally won a playoff
They
series
put a
last
team
year.
around him.
Exactly.
He's got a great coach. I mean, dude, they're for real. Dude, he's a
Is he the-
destroyer
Is he the
world.
second best player in the league?
I think he's the best player in the league.
You think he's the best player in the league?
I think Anthony Davis is the best player in the league.
Do you know the only reason I would
LeBron,
I would
maybe.
pick LeBron
I
is
don't
because
think it's LeBron. I think today's LeBron is not the best.
I know, but
I think if you see what LeBron does when he leaves Cleveland, it's like how bad they got. If you drop Davis off his team, they still win more than Cleveland
I
wins.
doubt they're in the Western Conference. They'll get fucking housed.
it's hard for me because
They'll
LeBron
win
has
25 games. Cleveland
LeBron
won't.
has the ball in his hand more. It's so hard for me to say.
Davis
The
on
reason I like
defense
Davis
is so good.
is
His
'cause
defense is
his
amazing.
offense is amazing. His defense is
True.
better. So the big four in the, I mean, I guess you want to throw Kawhi in there because he's kind of back.
Nah,
so
he's-
it's like the Greek Freak, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kawhi, and Anthony Davis.
It's Davis or LeBron. That's what I'm going with. One of those two I'll accept. But
You don't
but
throw
Davis has
Durant.
the
How come
ball
you
more.
don't throw Durant in there?
Because his team, it doesn't matter to
hard
his
to
team as
see. Yeah,
much.
yeah. It's a good
His
point.
team is already a championship team.
Yep.
They could. I think you could see. I mean, the only thing that the Pelicans are missing
Yeah.
is a sharpshooting lead, like
Sharpshooter.
Ray and.
Yeah.
So when the games are close, you just give to him. And
Although
doesn't-
Miritic can fucking hit threes.
Yeah,
and
I-
so
but
can
you
Davis.
need a-
But
if you
you're
had
right.
a Ray
you
Allen-
need a
yeah,
Paxson.
you need a Ray.
Yeah.
You know,
I love it. You're pulling Paxson, Steve Kerr.
That's old school.
Yeah.
But yeah, you need a guy who lights up. JJ Redick. You need a guy who lights it up from the outside.
Reddick would be amazing
Yeah,
on this
5
team.
minutes.
But I'm trying to see the time. Tell us about your show one more time.
Oh, I do a show right here on this
On
network.
All Things Comedy.
On All Things Comedy.
He's on the board. I don't know if you know
I'm
that.
on the board.
Probably greenlit your show.
I do a show here called Control Chaos, which
Thank
is
you.
like
I appreciate it. Go
if,
ahead.
if
One
At
of my biggest
Midnight
successes.
and Pee Wee's Playhouse mixed.
What's it called?
It's called Control Chaos.
That's right. I knew that as a board member. Controlled Chaos, one of my biggest success stories
But
as an
it's not a
administrator.
podcast. It is a live streaming show, and we do it every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow night, we won't be doing it here from the studio because everybody will be at the
All Things Comedy
yeah.
Festival.
Are you going there?
No, I'm staying home. I'm on the road so much.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it tomorrow from my house. So
That's
everybody
great.
tune in.
Sunday night, do you want to do a main room show?
Yes.
So
All right,
Sunday
you're-
night.
All right, guys. That's been the show. Ari, it was great having you in studio.
Thanks, bro. It
we're
was
gonna-
great being here.
We're going to do hot dogs soon.
November 6th.
Yeah.
I'll be back in studio November
Yeah.
6th. We'll do it then.
You're doing a
I
hot dog
think-
eating contest?
No,
of.
we're
Sort
I
of.
wish that's all it was.
Wrong hole. Wrong hole.
Are you seeing how many you can shove in?
No, we're
Just
not.
one.
We assume we don't really care who can get the most in.
Yeah.
We really
That's so funny if that was the bet.
Yeah.
Not if you can do it, but how
The bet
many.
is how many.
I don't think you know what the bet is
Hey,
if
dude,
you
I
think
think
that's
somebody
funnier
asked
than what
me-
we're
somebody-
doing. We're
somebody-
shoving hot dogs in our asses.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Reverse
All right.
Kobayashi.
All right.
Dude, Rolf Potts is the author. I know. I told him about it. He's like, what? Why? He goes, what kind of hot dog? I'm like, well, not a fucking kielbasa.
Yeah.
And he goes, and then we decided, I'm doing Hebrew National.
Really? You're
I
going
mean, it
in.
seems right.
Yeah,
Seems
you gotta
right.
I
stay,
gotta
huh?
ask a question. Like, how do you get to that bet? Like, I know it didn't start hot dog in
This
the
show is
ass.
6 years.
What we do is
6
we
or
put
7
bets
years.
that we say, if I lost a for sure bet,
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to pick out of this hat one of these bets. So we go nipple ring, pierce your nipple. Like, would you be able to do that? If it comes up later and we say, if you're positive some team is going to win, that you're like, yeah, I would take that. But they're not going to lose. So if everybody says yes, then we put that in the hat. Another one, let's say, is get a tattoo on your face. You're like, no, I'm not going to be willing to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
So that won't go in the hat. But it would have to be something that we would have done. And so you make this bet. Sometimes when you're positive you'll win, sometimes you just feel like this World Series. You're like, you might just go overcome with like joy and be like, fuck it, I'll go for it. You try to save them for when you're positive. you're gonna
Yeah,
win.
you gotta be real positive.
How did this bet end up hot dog in the
It was
ass?
This is one of
basically
those we got
whose
roped
would
in.
have
Who
the
would have
best
the best
season.
record in football
a
between
year
the three
ago.
of us?
And so are you putting the hot dogs in your own asses?
Yes, I am. Unless Fight Nanny's in and she could fucking plunge or fuck my
It really
asshole.
seems like if you had a friend, you might be able to do
Yeah, I
it.
feel like Sam's missing an opportunity to get a porn star. It seems like that's your wheelhouse,
Yeah.
to get a porn star to do it.
Okay, I could do that.
Because Sam, my theory is you could probably only do so many yourself, but you could get somebody. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
like, I couldn't fit another
I'm
one
in.
Yeah, the angle's wrong.
Yeah.
Get a
Gotta go
porn
up
star
and
for
around.
you?
Yes, I would love
Okay,
that.
so
But no, dude, don't double cross me.
You lit up.
Girl.
Girl looking. Girl looking. Girl looking.
Girl looking would be great. Or Renazisi. I might go Renazisi.
Oh, so you can throw up on your ass?
Yeah, but local gays, please reach out to Tebow at Tripoli or reach out to me at my website, contact@arishafir.com. We're looking for gays in Phoenix to
Tebow
help.
says he has a bunch that have hit him up.
We're going to do an audition process for the first 30 minutes.
To do what?
So anyway, me and Renazizi made a bet.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what the terms were later, but winner. The bet was. I'll tell you now. The bet was: will Louis C.K. come back in 2018? So if it's 2019 or later, Renazizi wins. January 31st, 2018 or earlier, I come back. It's starting to look like who knows. And then now I won.
Yeah, you won.
Yeah. So the bet was winner gets to write a non-insertion 3-minute gay porn that the loser has to act in.
Oh, now hand job count as insertion?
No, hand jobs allowed.
What? Oh!
Touching, fondling, all allowed.
See you guys at all things
Kissing.
family.
Have you written it already?
I'm starting to write it. It's gonna be a lot of fucking food involved.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
All the bets are horrible like that.